انا لايف ومش عارف اني لايف. طب بابا لا تجننا. اوكي يلا. هاي سلام جميعا، اهلا وسهلا فيكم. مش عارف اذا سامعين الصوت تبع البث. خلينا نحول على الريد زون على السريع. وين الريد زون؟ الريد زون اين انت يا ريد زون؟ هاي الريد زون. طبعا امير اليوم سهران، لسه ما في صوت. ما في صوت ايش؟ You can't hear what؟ زبط بقول ماشي. طيب بس هلا نحط صوت الماتش. تحياتنا ابو تالا. هارد لك لكريستيانو. شو صار مع كريستيانو؟ تعادل؟ لا سهرانين اليوم الكي. ممتاز. تحياتنا اخونا محمد ونادر ومهند بيكسوديا. شو بيكسوديا؟ هارد لك على الاسبوع الماضي. خلينا نحط والله الماتش بس. حطه هون. الصوت ضعيف. صوتي انا ولا صوت المايك؟ صوت المباراة ضعيف ولا صوت؟ والله راح احط الريد زون. راح نحضر الريد زون. صراحة ما راح احضر مباراة واحدة، بدي اجرب كل المباريات شوف اذا راح يزبط ولا لا. مبروك ابو تالا. ابو تالا طبعا صديقي يشجع مانشستر يونايتد. هارد لك بيكسودي على الجرين باي. اي مباراة تتابع؟ شو اسمه؟ تشيفز فاز ب 6 دقيقة. مش تشجع جرين باي انا. دقيقة هيك منيح. يلا خلينا نشغل الماتش. المفروض بلشت. هاي نادر. طبعا انا اولادي سهرانين. نادر قاعد بالغرفة، وامير هسه باي لحظة بفوت علينا، فطولوا بالكم عليه شوي. والله راح اشوف كل المباريات ال18. معلش بدنا نحط الريد زون، نحضر الريد زون. ما بعرف اذا راح تحبوها ولا لا الفكرة، بس بنجربها اول مرة. راح ننط من مباراة لمباراة، كل المباريات راح نكون مع بعض. يلا مش مفروض بلشت المباريات؟ ليش قاعدين حاطيها هاي؟ ليكون انا حاط على البث الغلط. دقيقة مفروض اشغل ريد زون هون. هاي الريد زون، ونحط فانتسي هون، ونحط شيكاغو سموير. اجي بابا. امير سهران فراح يجننا، راح يطلع معنا باي وقت. معلش. ذا بايثون هذا نادر وهذا امير. احكي هاي. سلام. احكي هاي. هذا امير. سهرانين اليوم معنا، فطولوا بالكم علينا شوي. عبين ما يناموا كمان شوي بناخذ راحتنا. تفوت نام. طيب ماشي. شو صار بالريد زون؟ نقول يا رب. طبعا احكوا لنا انتوا اي مباريات راح تحضروا. الايجلز والفورتي ناينرز حلوه. وكمان عندك الكولتس والرامز ممتازه. وهي مباريات بلشت المفروض. البيرز وشيكاغو لا تخليه يشجع البيرز طبعا. مش راح نخليه يشجع البيرز. امير من حلاوته احسه يشجع الرامز. امير مين تشجع انت؟ تعال. انت مين تشجع؟ ما بتعرف انا اشجع الرامز يا مان. معلش زعلناك الجولة الماضية. لا مش مشكلة عادي. متوقعين الجولة الماضية البيرز تعبانين، وهاي الجولة كمان تعبانين والله. يلا يا سكوت هانسن. ولا مين هذا اللي جايبينه؟ جون كانديلا. علينا. شايف المباراة تبلش. انا عيني على الفانتسي يا اخوان. خلينا نحول على الفانتسي عشان تبلش على السريع. شوف الوضع بالفانتسي. داك بريسكت اكيد راح يلعب المباراة اللي بعد هاي. لازم افوز انا هاي المباراة. في مين حيلعب؟ جو ميكسن حيلعب ضدي هلا شغال، براندن كوكس اظن الفريقين، وكول بيزلي. كول بيزلي وماثيو ستافورد. تفضل. يعني كل هدول اللعيبة راح يخزوقونا. عندك المواجهة الثانية بلشت ولا لسه؟ نعمل ريفريش والله سريع. رحمكم الله. المواجهة الثانية عندك دالفين كوك. دالفين كوك ضدي يا حبيبي. لاتيفيس موري ماشي، جاستن جيفرسون ماشي. هاي ازعجتنا. داك بريسكوت، جاستن جيفرسون، سيدي لامب. يا حبيبي يا حبيبي. يلا يا اخوان دعواتكم فوت فانتسي. يلا بلشت ماتش ولا لسه؟ خليك امير. يلا يا رب. مين برن علي؟ والصوت شوي عالي. اذا شوي عالي احكوا لي بوطي. اخونا محمد، اذا اول مرة تحضر المشكلة مشكلة، لانه راح احط الريد زون. دقيقة بس، هاي ازعجتنا عن جد. راح نحط الريد زون، والريد زون راح ينطوا من مباراة لمباراة. ف بدك تتابع معنا. ما مش عارف كيف راح، يعني هاي اول مرة بنجربها الريد زون. مبدأ الريد زون يا اخوان انه بحطوا المباريات او اللقطات اللي على وشك التسجيل. ف ف فراح تلاقونا بننط من مباراة لمباراة، مش زي ما بنحضر مباراة واحدة بنحضر كل باسم. كابتن باسم. كابتن باسم ايش فيه؟ كابتن باسم مبروك الفوز صحيح. ايش بقول لك؟ توقعاتك الباتس والجيتس؟ طبعا باتس بدهاش سؤال. باتس فايزين. هاي بلشت الماتش. يلا روح. خبروني اذا سامعينه الصوت اللي وراه. بولونيا جابوا التعادل. مين بولونيا؟ بدناش بولونيا. قصدك كالياري. قصدك كالياري. بدناش نسمع. لا تجي، ما هم جلطة لا تجي هالايام. لايف سكور. دقيقة والله. اخوي بندر، الريد زون راح يعجقك. لا، اذا بدك تحضر مباراة احضر الكولتس والرامز، او احضر الايجلز وفيلادلفيا. ايجلز وفورتي ناينرز. لا تجي متعادلين، الله لا يعطيهم العافية. يا رب. يلا يا سكوت، خلينا نشوف اول مباراة يودونا. سامعين سكوت هانسن ورا؟ اذا الامور تمام خبرنا. اخونا محمد، قصدي تعرضها ولا لا؟ لا والله ما اقدر اعرضها اخوي محمد للاسف. اخوي محمد انا بس بحط الصوت اللي من ورا، ما بعرف شو بدك تسوي. بدك تحضرها، بدك تحضرني نعمل لايف رياكشن، ولا بدك تحضرها على اللابتوب وتتبع معي؟ بكون ممنونك. ايجلز شو هاي ويك 2 ليش حاطين؟ هاي نتائج الاسبوع الماضي. Imagine supporting Chargers. تحياتي مات كاب، كيف حالك؟ دفاع الريدرز صاير شديد والله. دفاع الريدرز ممتاز، بس لا تنسى لامار جاكسون تعبان. فنشوف اليوم شو حيسووا مع الستيلرز. صح مع الستيلرز. مات جوت. عجبني تعليقك. الاسبوع الاول تابعت اول ريد زون وعجبني الصراحه. ممتاز. اذا عجبك الريد زون راح تكيف، خصوصا اذا تلعب فانتسي. مباراة نيو انجلاند مولعة. طب مش عارف ليش مش حاطين مباراة نيو انجلاند لسه. هاي بلشت بيتسبرغ وبافلو. يا زلمه شو بيتسبرغ وبافلو؟ انا شو قاعد بحضر يا اخوان؟ دقيقة، انا قاعد بحضر ريد زون الاسبوع الماضي. يا سلام. بقول انا يا اخي المباراة الله لا يعطيكم العافية. ممتاز. انا كان احضر ريد زون الاسبوع الماضي. بقول يا اخي والله نتائج شو حاطين هدول. شكله البيلز سجلوا على السريع. البيلز سجلوا على السريع. مين هذا اللي سجل؟ سنجلتيري سجل. الرامز الكولتس قريبين من تسجيل على الرامز. بدنا الكولتس يسجلوا. الكولتس بدنا اياهم يسجلوا لانه الرامز يلعبوا ضدنا بالفانتسي. معلش بيكسوديا سامحني. الكولتس على اليارد اظن يارد او ياردتين ويسجلوا على الرامز. اذا سامعين الصوت اللي ورا احكوا لي اذا لا علي. يلا يا كولتس. ما جابها والله يا اخوي عزيز اجربها. قاعد اجربها حاليا. خبرني انت شو رايك. انا حابب بس اجرب مش اكثر. نشوف شو راي الشباب. البراونز نيك تشاب سجل. يلا يا نيك تشاب. ايش يا نيك تشاب؟ انا معي نيك تشاب بالفانتسي. ضعيف الصوت اللي وراي. هلا بعلي. قولوا لي اذا الصوت اللي ورا صار احسن. والله شكلهم ما سجلوا الكولتس. يلا يا نيك تشاب. ابوس ايدك نيك تشاب. لا مش بلاي اكشن. نيك تشاب لا تفضل. يلعن الرامز. يعني الرامز عشان يلعبوا ضدنا ما سجلوش الكولتس عليهم من الياردة الاولى. البراونز سجلوا. يعني نيك تشاب مش معقول ما يسجل. هم كيف وصلوا على السريع؟ سجلوا ولا لا؟ احنا بدنا نيك تشاب اللي يسجل يا اخوان. هي اخوي عبد الله. انا والله قاعد بحضر من الجيم باس. عندي جيم باس ومشغل ريد زون. وهاي البراونز تقدموا بالنتيجة. الكولتس للأسف خسروا الفورث داون. بحاول اشوف الفانتسي كمان من عندي بس مش مبين. 7-0 الكليفلاند. وين حيودونا؟ تيرن اوفر للتكسنز. دفاع الرامز. يلا يا بيرز. البيرز بالريد زون. اندي دالتون. تاتش داون آلين روبنسون. شو اجينست هيز اون تيم؟ ليش آلين روبنسون كان يلعب مع اندي دالتون. اندي دالتون اجينست هيز اون. تريفر لورنس لمين هاي؟ تاتش داون. تاتش داون تريفر لورنس. معلش عم نحاول نرجع باللقطات حبه حبه. مين هاي؟ اوف الجاكسونفيل متقدمين على دنفر برونكوز. دفاع الرامز. ما هو لا ما عشان قاعد يلعب ضدي بالفانتسي. هسه بتشوف راح يسجل تاتش داون. تحياتنا اخونا جيم 4 بلس تبعت المادن. هاي السينتس. والله احاول كل فتره وفتره العب مادن. وان شاء الله هلا ننزل مادن الجديده ونلعبها. حبيبي يا نادر بابا بدكش تنام انت؟ جيمس وينستون. بانثرز متقدمين 7-0. انا مش انا متاخر شو صار هو عشان بانثرز متقدمين 7-0؟ اعطونا مباراة البيرز. So the game stops there in Charlotte for a minute. Let's check in on Miami. It's Tua Tagovailoa handing off. Oh, what a hole. مين هاد؟ يا اخي والله ميامي اذا ما يقدرون يفوزون على البيلز مش عارف شو لازم يسوي. ميامي 1-0 لهلا النتيجة. مش 1-0 1-0 فايزين. والبيلز اذا بيفوزوا عليهم ميامي بهاي المباراه ميامي لهم الافضليه بالمجموعه. هم السينتس مين سجل للبانثرز؟ انا ما انتبهت مين سجل للبانثرز. يلا يا جيمس وينستون، انا متعاطف للامانه مع البانثرز، بس بدي وينستون يعمل مباراه حلوه. ثيرد اند 8 جيمس وينستون. ولا تنسوا دفاع البانثرز ممتاز جدا. يلا يا جيمس. أوف. لا في اوف سايد، واضح انه اوف سايد. طبعا هاي مباراة مهمة لانه الفايز بصير 2 اند 0. ماثيو ستافورد. البانثرز بيفوز واضحة والله يا اخوي. مش سهلين من السينتس يعني، خصوصا بعد ما عملوا المباراة الاسطورية مع الباكرز. براندون اللي سجل. براندون مين؟ يا تبع البانثرز. جيمس واضح كمان فول ستارت. دفاع البانثرز يا اخوان مغلبين السينتس. باسم بده نادر على البث. تعال يا نادر. نادر اذا سامعنا تعال. جيتس والباتس. زاك ويلسون. شكلها انترسبشن. اوف انترسبشن. انترسبشن للباتريوتس على الجيتس. And the Patriots with Mac Jones as the rookie quarterback are set up in Jets territory. شورت ألفين كامارا. دفاع البانثرز لهلا صاحي وانا شايفهم هلا نادر. هاي اجى نادر يا باسم. تعال احكي يا عمو باسم سلام عليك. هاي يا اخوان نادر. نادر بشجع مين؟ انت بتشجع؟ لا كرة قدم. مين بتشجع؟ الفريق اللي تلبسه بالاحمر. سمع عمو باسم. عمو باسم مين بتشجع؟
بشجع بشجع مانشستر يونايتد.
ايوه خلص باسم تقدر تفصل عن البث. شو هاي ميامي؟ تحياتنا ابو فيصل. لهسه فيش ولا لقطة من مباراة الفورتي ناينرز. شو القصة بالفورتي ناينرز؟ شكلهم نايمين. مين الرننج باك اللي حاطينه بالباتريوتس؟ تايلر. مين تايلر؟ يلا يا ماك جونز. اوف تأخر فيها. بدنا ديميان هاريس. تفضل الله يسترنا من الرامز. الرامز قريبين من تسجيل. ماثيو ستافورد. انا ما بدي ماثيو ستافورد داريل هندرسون. احنا ما بدنا ماثيو ستافورد يسجل. شو بتنصح نتفرج يا ماهر؟ شو بتنصح نتفرج يا ماهر؟ اخوي ابراهيم والله انا بنصح مباراتين، الكولتس والرامز رح تكون حلوه هجوميا، والايجلز والفورتي ناينرز. جاسر شكرا يا اخوي جاسر. باسم شكرا يا باسم على الدونيشن. هاي بس لنادر انا. الجماهير شكرا يا بسومه. الجماهير مصعبينها على الهجوم في الفيلي. هلا بنشوف. رامز لا مش ماثيو ستافورد. مش ماثيو ستافورد. يلعنها يا زلمه. مش معقول عشانه بيلعب ضدي بالفانتسي. تاتش داون رامز. كوبر كاب هذا راح يجننا مع فانتسي لا يطمئن.
Cooper Kupp caught a long touchdown last week, found himself all alone in the
اخونا عزيز الصراحة افضل مباراة واحدة والله انا معك، يمكن مباراة واحدة احسن، بس خلينا نجرب الريد زون نشوف اذا بزبط ولا لا، لانه انا بيني وبينك بحضر كمان الريد زون. يلا يا ماك تفضل. ماك جونز ماله ماك جونز. مساء الخير دكتور هادي. مساء الخير يا دكتور يا هادي. مين تشجع يا هادي؟ مين هذا؟ جون سميث؟ الجيتس والنيو انجلاند 0-0. وعليكم السلام للزي. احنا للزي عم نجرب الريد زون هالمرة، بنشوف اذا بنقدر ننط مع بعض من مباراة لمباراة. اشوفها شوي صعبة بس بنجرب هذا الاسبوع. اوه تو تصاوب. توا يا اخوان تصاوب.
Jacoby Brissett is the backup quarterback for Miami. Buffalo has the ball right now, so we'll see what Miami has to do, but that is not a good look.
Texans والبراونز بدون عليهم، شكلهم التكسنز قربوا على التسجيل. ايه اوف فيليب لينزي. والله تاتش داون للتكسنز. تاتش داون للتكسنز. باي لو التكسنز يقلبوها على البراونز 7-7 اذا بيسجلوا. ولا اشي. التكسنز 7-7 او 7-6 هلا بيسجلوا الاكسترا بوينت. هادي بتشجع الكابز صح.
Boy, great use of the play action play. You got Brandon Cooks on the jet reverse. Everybody's looking at him and there's nobody for Philip Lindsay.
هاي 7-7 صارت بكليفلاند.
Tyrod Taylor getting his guys down the field and into the end zone there. Houston 7-7.
جوش ألين شكلهم قربوا.
Josh Allen just scrambled for a first down. They are into Miami territory. 44 yards.
جوش ألين. يا سلام. هذا ساندرز. انا ناسي انه دفاع ميامي معي انا. يا اخي مش معقول حظي انا بالفانتسي، مش معقول حظي بالفانتسي. سويفت سويفت مش اليوم، سويفت يوم الاثنين. طيب يلا يا جوش ألين. لا 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 بلاش جوش ألين. منيحة. وعليكم السلام، تحياتي اخوي ربيع. هارد لك، هارد لك على الريدرز. يلا يا ناجي هارس، ابوس ايدك يا ناجي هارس. اوف انترسبشن والله، انترسبشن من الريدرز. رجعنا على بافلو. مين سينجلتون؟ الله ينورك يا الله ينور عليك يا اخوي ربيع. تيدي بريدج ووتر.
Denver is right, well, now they're inside the red zone, actually. Teddy Bridgewater trying to get Denver on the board for the first time in the first quarter.
Understanding his progressions, knowing where his outlet is, great completion.
تيدي بريدج ووتر بالريد زون البرونكوز.
Picking up right where he left off last week. Little delayed handoff here. That's Gordon.
جوش ألين كمان مرة. ايه شو جوش ألين هذه يا زلمة، يخرب بيتك يا زلمة. تاتش داون بيلز. البيلز 14-0.
Josh Allen visibly fired up. They had offensive frustration last week at home against Pittsburgh.
المفروض ساك
They got
بس
2 touchdowns early.
ما بعرف
Down
صار مع
in
دفاع
South
ميامي.
Florida. Look at the Diggs touchdown standing all alone there as Allen took the hit. Teddy Bridgewater is going to take a hit.
تيدي
He's in
بريدجوتر
the
ساكت
grass.
كمان.
He's on the turf. Big sack.
والله ميامي
Josh
مزعليني
Allen.
انا
That
ميامي،
is Josh Allen.
مش معقولين
So
لانه
Josh
يقهرون
Allen, the
صراحه،
pass
لانه
rusher,
يلعبوا معي
sacks Teddy Bridgewater seconds
بالفانتسي.
after Josh
انا
Allen,
بدنا
the
نحاول لسه
quarterback,
بكيرها
throws
فانتسي،
for a
بنشوف على
touchdown
الكورتر.
pass.
Watch my man Josh Allen. Urban Meyer said the only guy who played up to his potential last week. They lose sight of him. They let him into the backfield. If there's one guy on this Jacksonville defense that you can't allow him to impact the game, it's Josh Allen. All of your attention should be
والله
on
جاكسونفيل
Josh Allen
هلا
as an offensive line. Make somebody else beat you, but a big play by that Jacksonville defense and Josh Allen.
يلا يا تيدي تفضل.
Quick update on the
رجعنا على
Jets.
الجيتس.
Zach Wilson threw an interception the last
كمان
time he came out.
interception.
This time it's another interception. Adrian Phillips comes up with the interception.
زاك ويلسون كمان انترسبشن. انا حاسس حالي ضعنا من مباراة لمباراة.
That one went through his intended target hands. It was a little high, but not 100% on the quarterback. Doesn't really matter. Jets have turned it over in their last 2 possessions. We'll get you back to the New England drive when and if they get inside the red zone.
دنفر third and goal.
He's up top there.
يلا
They like to go to the single receiver.
بس هيك. اظن هاي حيسجلوا فيلد جول.
So the Pittsburgh
Derek
Steelers
Carr.
turned it over on the Ben Roethlisberger interception. After that, well, it was 3rd and 19 for the Raiders.
والله دفاع
You can
الستيلرز
see gang
ممتاز.
tackling there will keep them from
مع انهم
getting
خسروا
first
باد
down.
دوبري
We expect a field goal
بس
coming up
ممتازين.
here for Las Vegas. We'll show that to you in just a bit.
You get the drive you wanted from your offense to begin the game.
والله زاك ويلسون يعاني للأمانة. مستغرب صراحة. والجيتس ضياع. هو مش عارف إذا الجيتس ضياع ولا الباتريوتس ممتازين. معلش أخوينا سالم سامحني. خلينا نجرب هذا الأسبوع. وإذا أنتوا ضعتوا كمان معنا نرجع، يعني هي بس عم نجرب شو أحسن إشي ممكن نسويه. أعطها لنيك تشاب يا غالي. هاي البراونز رجعونا على البراونز.
yards on the play. Baker Mayfield now with 7 of 7 or 6 out of 6 throwing the football.
You just got to be so disciplined. It's 3rd and 2, but you also got to know that in 3rd and short, the Browns, it's 50-50. It's run pass. So you've got to be able to play everything. You can't just
ونيك تشاب لسه بيلعب نيك تشاب لسه بيلعب.
they're going to run the ball up inside because the play action is going to come.
يلا بيكر. بلاي اكشن. اوه فامبل. فامبل. والله فامبل بكليفلاند. ولا اشي الستيلرز. الستيلرز اخذوا عملوا فامبل مع الديريك كار بس رجعوا عليها ديريك كار. وحاليا ال 3-0 ريدرز. ايش رايك في ارون دونالد؟ والله ارون دونالد بالنسبه لي افضل لاعب دفاعي. كاليري 2-1 الله يعطيكم الف عافيه. تحياتي اخوي تركي، كيف حالك؟ عطنا نشوف والله بس نشيك على جيو على السريع.
this season. They only had 9 all last year.
لازيو خسران 2-1. ليش وجع قلبي انا معهم. والله التكسنز عملوا تيرن اوفر على براونز. مارك انجرام مع التكسنز صاير. والله انا غريب شجع لاتزيو والبيرز يا اخويا جيم. يلا يا كولتس.
Third and long. Here comes the pass rush on Carson Wentz. But pretty good pass.
Carson Wentz. لا تقوليش انترسبشن بس. مين ده؟ ممتاز.
Michael Pittman, who's had a couple of catches here early in the first half, gets a 42-yard grab.
هاي الإيجلز.
Carson Wentz is 7 of 7.
الإيجلز 3-0 على 49ers.
Hasn't been any red zone action at all. The Eagles got outside of the red zone, had to settle for a short field goal. They do hit it. Philadelphia 3-0 on top of the Niners.
شو صار مع الكولتس؟
Besides the field goal, has had 3 punts in it. Still in the first quarter there in Philadelphia, you really have not.
field goal بالكولتس.
San Francisco and the Eagles. Field goals. How about Rodrigo Blankenship lining up one to put the Colts on the board?
تحياتنا يا كابتن بشار. توفيق امام اليوفنتوس. اخونا محمد صلاح اخونا محمد صالح ليش شجعت لاتزيو؟ بتصدق انه السبب بايرن ميونخ؟ انا كنت اشجع بايرن ميونخ بس دقيقه والله نشوف شو بصير قاعد هون. مين ده؟ ماك جونز. كنت اشجع بايرن ميونخ ومانشستر يونايتد، متذكر مباراتهم بال 99. ف وقتنا خسروا بايرن ميونخ قلت اول فريق بيفوز على مانشستر يونايتد راح شجعه، واول فريق فاز على مانشستر يونايتد هو لاتزيو بالسوبر الاوروبي اذا متذكر، وقت جول اظن مارسيلو سالاس، فوقتها بشجع لاتزيو، ولا قبلها كنت شجع بايرن ميونخ. يلا يا ناجي هاريس، والله انا ناجي هاريس روح يا ناجي. الله شفتوا الستيف ارم؟
That was Jonathan Abram that they pushed out of the way too, a hard-hitting safety. One more ISO look at it. The rookie first-round draft pick with some strength. Najee Harris bringing the Steelers fans to life there as it's a low-scoring 3-0 game as we approach the first quarter.
مشكلة مع هاي المباريات الواحد لازم يتعشى. لا تقوليش كمان مرة البيلز. والله الستيلرز مستحيل تطلعهم برا المنافسة. يلا يا بيج بن، رملة ديونتي جونسون. ديونتي جونسون. اخونا جيم 4 بلس، انا صراحة مش عارف شو اسمك، يا ريت لو تعطيني اسمك. الايجلز ولا انا كنتش متوقع انهم ينافسوا الموسم هذا مع جيلين هيرتس، انا كنت متوقع تانكينج، بس هي شكله في امل. انا اخونا يوسف انا قاعد بحضر ريدزون هو عبارة عن كل المباريات اللي قريبة عن التسجيل. هو كونسبتها شوي غريب مش موجود، تخيل بكرة القدم لما يكون في هجمة خطيرة يحطوا على المباراة، فشوي بتضيع اذا انت مش متمكن. بنجربها هذا الاسبوع، اذا ما عجبتكم نرجع من نقي مباراة بالاسبوع، خصوصا الاسبوع الجاي في مباريات كثير حلوة. يلا يا ناجي، يلا يا ناجي، روح يا ناجي. يا اخي الاوفنسيف لاين تبع الستيلرز ولا بيعمل شيء. اتوقع ما هومز يجلد، والله ما هومز يجلد. يلا يا بيلز مشان الله دفاع الميامي يعمل شيء. فامبل ممتاز.
They call it Dolphins football as 2 Dolphins seem to have possession of it after the first fumble, and that is now 24 straight games forcing a turnover for the
يلا يا
Miami Dolphins.
Steelers.
Brian Flores has coached his guys so well at doing that. Dolphins football, they need to get kick-started.
دفاع اوفنسيف لاين للستيلرز ولا معطي اي مجال لناجي هاريس انه يركض.
Picks up a gain of 1 with forward progress. Jonathan Hankins got called for the penalty previously.
Okay, we were on this
يرجعون على الباتريوتس.
Now it is a red zone possession coming up on the final
يلا يا
minute
ماك
of the
جونز.
first quarter. 2nd and 3 from the 7-yard line for the Pats.
Wilson, the rookie quarterback of the Jets. 2nd and 3 coming up. White remains.
حتى وايت اللي مش ديميان هاريس اخس. هلا بس وقفوه يا سلام من معهم.
Touchdown, New England.
تاتش داون جيمس وايت نيو انجلاند.
And they cash in on the interception thrown by Wilson and picked off by their terrific age.
والله اخوي عزيز انا غيرت بايرن عشان المباراة للاسف.
Excellent job up front. Mac Jones recognizes that this is going to be blitz. Watch this. You're going to get a guard pulling here and then
اخو يوسف اذا انت مش متمكن من الريد زون انا لا انصحك بالريد زون، او لازم تكون عارف القوانين تبعت الامريكان فوتبول والمباريات كيف بتصير لحتى تحول على الريد زون. فلا تضيع. جوجو سميث.
This was the 3rd and 8 that we left for a moment. Pittsburgh Steelers converted. Juju with the catch and a run. And that is the final play of the first quarter.
شو قاعد بصير بشيكاغو لهسه مش جايبين لنا مباريات شيكاغو.
Offensively last week against Buffalo. We'll see what they do on this drive. The ball was marked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. So we'll pick it back up there when we can when they start the second quarter. Sam Darnold already has a touchdown pass, the first of the day here on NFL Red Zone. 7-0 Carolina with a lead over the Saints.
As he was getting ready for the draft this year, he saw Joe Douglas from the Jets, the GM for the Jets there, watching Zach Wilson. So, you know, maybe there's going to be a trade there. So they reached out and talked to
البانثرز اذا بيفوزوا على شو يا باسم دفاع الجيتس شوارع فريق الجيتس كله تعبان يا باسم.
Because they didn't have to give up a ton of draft capital to get Sam Darnold.
Have a Panthers timeout. Yeah, so a 2-4
timeout. Carolina. This is a 30-second timeout.
اعطونا مباراة شيكاغو، ليش مش قاعدين يعطونا مباراة شيكاغو؟
Timeout in Charlotte. Let's go live to South Florida. Jacoby Brissett is quarterbacking the Miami Dolphins.
يلا يا
Tagovailoa injured on the sidelines. We'll get you a report. They have not said anything official about the
جيم 4 بلس ماشي. نشوف ان شاء الله بس يرجع الموسم اللي بلش الجديد راح ان شاء الله نلعب مادن مع عزيز وننتقم. الفرنسية قصدك البي ان عم بتحط الريد زون ولا قناة ثانية يوسف؟
We need to see Gesicki get involved in this offense. See, they just brought him in after that jump. But this is a guy who's a hard guy to cover.
وانا صراحة لو ترجع فيه الزمن كنت بقولها من زمان كان لازم يعملوا تريد داون للبيك لانه لسه
fights will depend on the spot. Looks like he may have come up a little bit short. 2nd and 13, Jacoby Brissett.
يا سلام.
DB was right there to put a stick on the receiver. Ball goes incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and long for the Finns.
Saying it's a first down. That's the ruling on the field.
That was great defense. You be the judge in this one right here. Wallace reads it perfectly. Watch the drive. Boom.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting.
اوف حسبوها تاونتينج على البيلز.
He got up for chirping at the end here.
An automatic first down.
Yeah, right there.
هاي تاونتينج ممنوعة هاي الموسم هذا منعوها.
Emphasis for officials was looking at taunting. If you woof over the top of a player, you're barking anything out and you're looking at your opponent, you might draw a flag. I know that might not sit well with some fans, but that's the way the NFL is choosing to call it this year. Taunting penalty, and that gives an automatic first down to the Dolphins. Speaking of first downs, Christian McCaffrey was given the line to gain. Panthers did get a first down on that short rush.
احنا مع ميامي هون. تفضل. شو الرننج باك بسوي قاعد؟ الرامز ماثيو ستافورد الله يستر. ايه انترسبشن ماثيو ستافورد. هو احنا بدنا الرامز يفوزوا تمام، بس بدناش ماثيو ستافورد يسجل لانه بيلعب ضده بالفانتسي. يلا يا ميامي، ميامي لا تنسوا تصاوب توا تاغليفويا، بعرفش احكيها اسمه. اوف انترسبشن. انترسبشن بيلز لمصلحة البيلز.
They try to double move, Brandon. What they were going to try to do is fake it down below and then throw it over the top. But watch Wallace, he never bites. He just keeps on getting depth. And that's like stealing right there. That was just not a good decision by Brissett and a great decision by Wallace.
الايجلز، هاي الايجلز اخيرا مباراة الايجلز. راح جيلين هيرتز. لا تستغربوا اذا الايجلز فازوا على الفورتي ناينرز اليوم. يلا يا كولتس.
Low scoring affair, Philadelphia 3, Niners nothing. Again, no red zone action so far between San Francisco and Philadelphia. Red zone possession right here. Colts are inside the 20.
Or almost a first down. That's big boy running right there against one of the best to do it.
الكولتس قريبين من التسجيل. يلا يا كارسون. اوف. والله متابعة كرة القدم الأمريكية تخليك جوعان، تعرف ليش؟ لأنك بتحضر إشي رائع جدا زي اللي بيحضر مسلسل ولا بيحضر فيلم. يلا يا ستيلرز، ممكن ديانتي جونسون لا هذا كليبول. كيف لما تكون تحضر فانتسي أو تلعب فانتسي بتصير تشجع اللاعب مش الفريق. يعني أنا مش سائل الستيلرز فازوا ولا الريدرز فازوا. يلا يا كارسون وينز.
So Pittsburgh couldn't hit their deep shot on 3rd and medium. Teddy Bridgewater had 3rd and 6 for Denver and he wants it all. Going deep. Cortland Sutton.
يا حرامك.
Looked like there was a little tug at the last minute by the Jacksonville defender pulling back Sutton just enough.
يا حرامك يا تيدي بريدجواتر. طبعا كارسون وينز على الخامس، على اليارد الخامسة مع الكولتس. شكلها ران. اي ران. جوناثان تايلر. والله دفاع الرامز حتى مع انه طلع المدرب الجديد تبعهم ستيلي راح وين على الشارجرز. دفاعهم لسه صاحي. والله يا اخوي يوسف انا اشجع البيرز، واخوي فيصل لسه جاي اسالكم شو رايكم بالبويز. انا والله هاي المباراة البويز والتشارجرز متحمس لها جدا جدا.
Show them that you're not afraid. Now you need to scheme. You need to show why you brought Carson Wentz over, and you need to scheme this defense to get a touchdown.
لازم تاتش داون هون يا كولتس. انترسبشن للرامز، يخرب بيتك يا لا مش معقولين دفاع الرامز عشان يلعبوا ضدي، ترى عشان يلعبوا ضدي بالفانتسي.
For the second time, the Colts stopped by this Rams defense inside the 5-yard line.
The Colts offense getting it all the way down the field and getting turned away twice with no points coming up with turnovers is the Rams defense.
هاي الإيجلز. جيلين هيرتز تاتش داون ريجر. يا جيلين هيرتز شو الرمية هاي. تاتش داون ايجلز 10-0. بس هو كيف قرطه؟
He's driving him to the sideline. Does his feet go out? I think he does. I think Lenore thinks he stepped out of bounds, and that's why he quits the coverage right there. Let's look tight. Pushing him to the sideline, using it as an extra defender, and right there, the heel is
شكلها راح ترجع هاي. على الأغلب تكون معقول تشالنج ولا لا؟ لا بدون تشالنج. صحيح. Fourth and 4 للبيج بن. شو هذا يا حبيبي؟ يا اخي الستيلرز عن جد الاوفنسيف لاين تبعهم تعبان. طب هاي مش رافينج ذا باسر على بيج بن؟ هاي شيكاغو.
In the Chicago
Andy Dalton
game. Andy Dalton pass play, scrambles out of the pocket, right side, big gainer, but as right there, that last step, Dalton falls down, non-contact, and he is injured.
Andy Dalton اتصاب.
I'm going to tell you that after the first down run, Justin Fields is coming into the game.
Justin Fields بده يفوت. خلينا نحول على مباراة شيكاغو.
Wise decision to scramble.
Justin Fields بده يفوت.
He goes out of bounds. And we'll show you the steps. So, okay, they did overturn the Eagles' touchdown, and the Eagles will
بسرعة نروح على مباراة شيكاغو.
Looks like it'll be 3rd and short, or do they give them the first down? We'll see, but it's the end of the first quarter there in Philadelphia.
شيكاغو وين شيكاغو؟
Between the Eagles and the Niners, 3-0 Philadelphia. Guys, can we go back to Chicago? Here we go. So,
and the Bengals deep.
Justin Fields is in the game. We'll show it to you after the measurement here. 1 sec. Okay, they're just a tiny bit short. And that was 4th down.
Oof.
And so Matt Nagy's guys turn it over on downs. So frustration.
معلش حولنا احنا في عنا ريد زون شغال وعنا الايجلز عنا البيرز كمان شغال بنحول عليها. شو القصة هون؟ أندي دالتون اتصاب.
And looks like he pulls up that left leg. Won't put any pressure on it, falls to the ground, and so Justin Fields, who the Chicago faithful have been clamoring for the first round rookie quarterback, the 11th overall
الجيتس قريبين من التسجيل.
He's going to, at least in the short term, as Dalton is injured and on the sidelines. Let's got
شفت وينس والله وينس حيجلطنا. كارسون وينس راح يجلطنا. الصلعة مجبور طبعا شوف هسه كيف التخبيص انت بالبلاي كولينج. الله يسترنا منه ابو صلعة. يلا يا زاك ويلسون ارميها لكوري ديفيس. وين كوري ديفيس؟ هاي كوري ديفيس. ارميها لكوري ديفيس ارجوك. مش انت عنهارا.
With a gain of 3.
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns fans. This is 3rd and 13. Empty backfield. Baker Mayfield throws.
Interception. Baker Mayfield.
And on the interception, the return is coming back. I think it's Justin Reed. Baker Mayfield tries to make the tackle.
شكله تصاب بيكر مايفيلد.
Takes the worst of it. Oh, the left arm looking like it's limp for Baker Mayfield.
بيكر مايفيلد تصاب.
Let's see if we get an ISO replay of this, guys, because Baker's trying to be a football player by making
يلا يا زاك ارميها لكوري ديفيس. يخرب بيتك كمان رن.
There's not a replay yet. They're going to commercial timeout. We'll show it to you ourselves if we can't, but that could be a game-changing play for the Cleveland Browns.
ايش افضل وثائقي او فيلم تبعته لكرة قدم امريكية؟ والله اخوي جيم فور بلس على الجيم باس معبى وافلام وثائقية. شو ما بدك روح احضرهم كلهم. ايش رايك بشيكاغو بولز في الوقت الحالي؟ والله يا اخونا عبد الله من بعد ما تصاوب ديريك روز وانا مش قاعد احضر الشيكاغو بولز. بخبروني انه فريقهم ممكن ينافس ان شاء الله. والله يا نيني حاليا شغال على الريد زون وعندي كمان مباراة شيكاغو. مباراة شيكاغو بس يرجع جاستن فيلدز نحول عليها.
to Heinz Field, where Vegas is threatening.
6% of the snaps last week. Can't do that now, and it's hot down here.
And Evan, no step on Tua either. Keep that in mind. Still on IR.
شو أندي دالتون شفته رجع.
Little trickery, the speed of Ruggs, but he
Raiders in the red zone, Panthers in the red zone, back and forth. McCaffrey, first and goal, it appears, for
أقول أندي دالتون يرجع.
just the young receivers in general. You touched on it at the top of the show, Charles. Derek Carr still getting comfortable with Ruggs and with Edwards and Zay Jones. The chemistry has been there with Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, and he told them during preseason, I'm going to try things with you in practice and see what you can do. And if you create
يلا يا Raiders.
that trust, I'll make some of those throws downfield for you as the games go on. And he's starting to develop that now. And of course, they want Ruggs to touch it any way possible with his 4.27 speed.
Running play. Kenyon Drake didn't go down on first contact. Forward
First and goal. Fake to McCaffrey. Sam Darnold, plenty of time. He can run it in if he wants. Instead, he gets rid of it. And it'll be second and goal.
البانثرز قريبين من تسجيل على السينتس.
Jenkins really closed ground quickly right there, recognizing the escape out to his right.
Joe Burrow.
Kind of forced that throw away by Sam Darnold. Just still playing at a very, very high level at this stage of his career.
Malcolm Jenkins, one of 7 Ohio State Buckeyes on the Saints roster.
Protection, just like you would have to, like you have to do in the NFL.
والله دفاع الستيلرز غير. شوف كيف شو حيسوي بالريدرز.
tight formation, 3 tight ends. Carr, 3rd and 2.
دفاع الستيلرز ودفاع البيرز صاحي. شكله تبهدل دفاع البيرز بعد آخر مباراة.
How much of it is what John Gruden wants to do offensively? How much of it is Pittsburgh with what they're trying to do matching up with him? But trust me, they're going to
roster. Of course, they're down. We're saying 8 or 9 starters, 8 or 9 coaches or staff members based on.
إن شاء الله يا جوجو يلعب فيلدز. خلينا نشوف إذا فيلدز رح يلعب. أنا حاطط عيني على البيرز كمان. كريستيان ماكافري تاتش داون. أوي قريب من تاتش داون. ريدرز متقدمين 6-0 على الستيلرز يا اخوان. جو ميكسن.
McCaffrey, watch 27 come off a number 80 right here. He gets him to stumble a little bit, allows his teammates to get up there in pursuit. That's back-to-back really nice plays by Malcolm Jenkins.
And he's the one who said in training camp he felt that this defense could really be special, that all the teams he's been on. In a spot here with McCaffrey in the back.
ماكافري 3rd and goal. خط الياردة. والله وقفوه دفاع السينتس.
Carolina in the red zone. You've got Houston in the red zone in Cleveland.
Taylor making calls at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and 9. Looks left.
Houston Texans.
On the move. Gonna get the first down.
جابها. تايلر تايلر. اوف 4 6 ما بعرف شو صار.
No indication of a touchdown.
But what can you say about it? Look, you got up the field, and Taylor.
البراونز حاليا عندهم مشاكل على الهجوم وعلى الدفاع.
Last week on 3rd down, escapability, and more importantly.
وليش ماله تايلر تايلر؟ هاي تاتش داون. تكسن شكلهم متقدمين يا اخوان على البراونز.
That you can tell that's emotional for Tyrod Taylor, the former Cleveland Browns quarterback, the current Cleveland Browns quarterback, Baker Mayfield, trying to warm up on the
ريد زون. والله لوكسل شغال ريد زون حاليا. وشو صار؟ ليش رجعوا التكسنز؟
from the Houston touchdown. Okay, that was a play ago there, guys. That was 3rd and 9.
هاي اوريدي يعادوها. لازيو 2-2 يا عزيز. والله يا اخوي محمد بخصوص الإصابة تبعت بيكر أنا شفته هيو رجع، ما بعرف إذا رجع ولا لا. ودفاع البيرز مصحصح الحمد لله. أنا بس مستغرب من هجوم الكولتس، أو مش مستغرب، دفاع الرامز اللي صاحي.
That's Zane Gonzalez with a 20.
البانثرز 10-0 على السينتس يا اخوان.
Which is good, so the Panthers extend to a 10-point lead, 10-zip to be exact.
ماثيو ستافورد احنا بدناش ماثيو ستافورد يسجل لانه يلعب ضدنا بالفانتسي.
First incompletion of this drive. Clock stops with 2:16 remaining in the opening half here in Indy.
دفاع البيرز هلا بنحول على البيرز بنشوف اذا حيلعب جاستن فيلدز ولا لا.
Got an update on the Bengals and the Bears and incomplete pass. Joe Burrow, haven't said his name yet today. Bengals don't have any points on the board.
الرامز second and 10. دير بالك من اوف والله ران. خلص.
Third down and 9 coming up for the Rams. But first we hit the 2-minute
هو تو اوت. بيكر اظن رجع شفته بيكر. هلا بنشوف اذا هاجم. واعطونا اخبار جاستن فيلدز.
Trying to get on the move against the Raiders.
Have supreme confidence that Deontay Johnson's going to win his one-on-one. Man on the perimeter puts it right on him.
والله ناجي هاريس يا اخوان لعيب بس بده هيك فتحة صغيرة اللي يقدر يمرق منها.
Steelers still in their own territory. This was what happened.
هلو مسطول.
Just outside the red zone.
مشعل. هذا جاستن فيلدز؟ لا هذا مش جاستن فيلدز.
It was Javon Kinlaw got in there to block it. Dallas Goedert, I think, is the man who recovered the loose fumble. And by the way, if the field goal gets blocked and it goes behind the line of scrimmage,
بدناش اي لاعب يتصاوب بس تحمسنا على جاستن فيلدز.
That's what they tried to do, but the Niners special teams.
اخوي مسطول انا شغال على الريد زون. عم نجرب اذا الريد زون ممكن يزبط معنا. أنا حاسس إنكم جايبين جاستن فيلدز والله أنا زعلان عن جاستن فيلدز. كان يذكر بعض الناس قالوا إنه التكسنز أسوأ فريق. تحياتنا يا مشعل. طبعا نعتذر إذا قصدك عني أنا آسف. التكسنز عندهم مشروع قاعدين يقدموا كرة حلوة مع تاير تايلر وهذا كيف لو يلعب ديشان واتسون. هاي بيكر مايفيلد رجع. يا أخي أعطيها لنيك تشاب ليش الفلسفة؟ ها اعطيها لنيك تشاب. لسه بقول اعطيها لنيك تشاب والله لسه بقول اعطوها لنيك تشاب. اعطيها لنيك تشاب يا شيخ.
One of the reasons why they are so good at pulling is because of the emergence last season of Wyatt Teller. He is excellent and that's one
نيك تشاب مش معقول يا اخوان. انا بستمتع لما احضر نيك تشاب.
Buffalo the favorites coming into the year.
جوجو رجع دالتون. يا اخي دالتون سيء جدا. انا قاعد بحضر مباراة البيرز على الجد. تحياتنا اخونا ناصر. والله الريد زون ممتع جدا بس بنفس الوقت يخوف اذا ماثيو ستافورد ماله. اخونا ناصر ريد زون ممتع بس الناس الجداد ممكن يتغلبوا بالرجل. هاي اندي دالتون. يلا يا ستيلرز ناجي هاريس او جونسون.
Dolphins throw incomplete. Stafford has time, hit late, and the ball goes loose and incomplete. Steelers run up the middle, and it'll be second and goal.
يعني حطوا 3 مباريات نفس الوقت. 3 مباريات ممكن يسجلوا. الرامز أظن 4th down. ميامي لو بيسجلوا ممكن يرجعوا بالمباراة.
now you're third down. Now you have to find the stick, so you defend the stick.
قراي ميامي.
They're walked up, look like they're in man on the top side.
لا جوجو الأصلع هو حيدمر شيكاغو. اوه فامبل. مش معقول دفاع البيلز. انا كان عندي دفاع البيلز، شو عملت دفاع البيلز؟ ريحته؟ انا ريحت دفاع البيلز. ممتاز. يلا يا ستيلرز، يلا يا ستيلرز، عطها لناجي هاريس، لا تتفلسف بالبلاي اكشن. لا لا مش لجوجو، مش لجوجو، مش لجوجو. تاتش داون ستيلرز بس مش لجماعتي.
We're used to Chase Claypool being the guy in this type of motion, coming behind the line of scrimmage.
مستحيل تزبط للان بي اي الريد زون. يلا يا رامز. منيح هذا الكيكر عندي. دفاع البيلز ممكن يفوزوك فانتسي، والله برافو عليك. هلا بنحط على الفانتسي نشوف شو بصير قاعد معنا.
The offenses off the field on a regular basis. A lot of punts in this game, including this pooch one, which how about it? I'm not sure the gunner, I don't think he necessarily tracked the ball, but I think it hit him and stayed in bounds. Or did he bat it down on purpose? I didn't have my eyes exactly on it.
غريب ال49ers صفر.
They have pinned the Eagles inside of the 10-yard line. All right, we'll get you there if either team gets to the red zone.
نروح شيكاغو. عندي دالتون، شو حيسوي؟ أكيد حيخزينا. تفضل.
Good news for Bears fans. Dalton back in the game, but Dalton back on the ground. Cincinnati gets through with the interior pass rush.
يا أخي إذا أندي دالتون مصاب ليش تلعبه؟ يعني هو أندي دالتون وهو تعبان وب100.
All right, a lot of teams go into commercial break at the same time. So let's step back, look big picture. 9 games going on across the National Football League.
يعني إذا تطلع النتائج، يعني أكثر مباراة مستغرب منها أو مش مستغرب، أندي دالتون طلع خلاص، خلصنا يا زلمة، روح يقلب وجهك. عطنا هلا طلع أندي دالتون. وين أندي دالتون؟ جو بورو. طبعا أندي دالتون طلع يا اخوان، لانه انا بقول لك هو ترى عشان انه على امل انه يرجع يلعب الشوط الثاني، بس مبين عليه انه مصاب. يعني مش فاهم ليش قاعد بيلعب أندي دالتون. جو ميكسن بيلعب ضدنا. والله دفاع البيرز صاحي اليوم. بيكسوديا طلع بعد ما خرب الدرايف. ما هو بيقول لك شايف هون شو ماله زاك ويلسون. Bill Belichick defenses. Oh, كمان interception.
Bad looking interception there, and it's J.C. Jackson again. That's the second first half interception by J.C. Jackson.
عطها لنيك تشاب. مين هذا؟ هذا كريم هانت.
In the first half, Wilson is he's 2 of 5. All 3 incompletions.
زاك ويلسون third interception يا اخوان.
The number 2 overall draft pick. Browns are marching here. As Hunt takes them down inside of the 20-yard line. Red zone for Cleveland.
When Kareem Hunt gets into the game, Greg, when you watch him play, both these backs can break tackles. But Hunt runs so hard and makes it look so effortless. It looks like he's not even trying, but then defensive players just bounce right off of him.
We have another player down on the field. That is defensive end Charles.
كوارتر باك الجيتس تعبان مش عارف شو قصته هو. لا تنسوا انه يلعب كمان ضد دفاع بيل بيلتشيك. يلا يا ايجلز. الايجلز بمكان محرج. جيلين هيرتز باس. والله باس ديب باس. جيلين هيرتز ديب باس. اوف يا رجل يا رجل. مش رمية. مين هذا واتكنز؟ جيلين هيرتز. يا سلام. يلا يا كولتس. الله يستر من كارسون وينتس. مش فامبل بس.
The running back there, but whoever it was Hines, and it is a first down to midfield for Indianapolis. So the Eagles hit the huge pass, and they are in the red zone. Let's go back live to Philadelphia. It was a false start on first down in the red zone. As let's go to Philadelphia live.
Philadelphia first and goal. Jalen Hurts. شو هاي الرمية؟
Good play by Arden Key, former Raider in his first year with San Francisco. Second and goal from the 11 coming.
He's got those eyes peeking in there. And
شو الرمية؟ يعني بلاي كول غريب. سكرين باس يا.
They're not blocking you quite the way you're thinking about it. Just go get that mid out there. See if you can make a play for your defense.
معقول نشوف.
Another guy on this San Francisco D line that has made a play. They've got Armstead and Ford and Kinlaw's made a field goal block in this game as well.
الإيجلز second and goal.
Second and goal.
Jalen Hurts.
End zone. Complete. Looking for Devontae Smith.
Flag.
Flag is thrown. Josh Norman was in coverage. This could be the second penalty against Norman. It would give Philadelphia a fresh set of downs.
Pass interference. Defense number 26.
والله الإيجلز.
Ball's placed at the 1-yard line.
Moments ago in the Bills and Dolphins game.
يلا يا جوش ألن. اعمل انترسبشن.
Interception والله. He also has Xavier Howard on the other side of the football. One of the best interceptors in the game.
لا لسه ما
The
خلص
leader from
شيء.
last year comes up with it. JC Jackson having a huge game. Xavier Howard comes up with a turnover.
مين ده؟
Maybe that kickstarts the
نيك
Dolphins.
جاب ولا
You've got two
كيندل
teams in the red zone at the moment. Philadelphia on the left side of the screen.
كريم
Cleveland
هانت.
back out of the TV timeout on the right side of the screen. Back and forth. Eagles.
مفروض ايوه من اخر اركض بالكره. انا بحبش المدرب اللي بضله يرمي. طلع والله بلاي اكشن. مجنون مدرب الايجلز. هاي اجا نيك تشاب. ايوه اعطينا نيك تشاب خليه يعمل لنا تاتش داون. بس مش بلاي اكشن. الله يخرب بيتكم يا زلمه. يا زلمه ليش التفلسف؟ يا الله شو بكره التفلسف انا. ولعت. الريدرز قربوا يسجلوا. البراونز اعطيها لتشاب بدون تفلسف. يلا يلا مايفيلد. تفضل مايفيلد. 2 minutes warning. الريدرز اوف. الريدرز مين هذا؟ دريك. شوف دفاع الستيلرز. احنا ظلمنا الستيلرز بالتقييم من ناحية الدفاع. يلا يا ايجلز ضلكم تفلسفوا بالبلاي اكشن. تفضل. يعني هيضيعوها الايجلز. هيضيعوها الايجلز بالبلاي اكشن تبعهم بالبلاي كولينج تبعهم. يا اخي اعطيها للرننج باك وخلص. Fourth down and goal. جيلين هيرتز. اوف فيلي تفضل. شايف لما المدرب يتفلسف هذا اللي بصير معك.
This is fourth down and the Dolphins go for it and that's going to depend on the spot. Oh, I don't think so. You look at the red line, looks like he's short, but the Eagles get turned away trying to go trickery.
يعني الإيجلز ضيعوا الهجمة من لا شيء. والله انقهرت.
Of course, it's Nick Sirianni making the call this time and get turned away at the goal line there in front of the home fans in Philadelphia. And it looks like the Dolphins didn't make it either. Back live to Las Vegas's drive.
في الريدرز قريبين من تسجيل. يا أخي مش فاهم أنا ليش يعني بتلاقي المدرب بتفلسف بالبلاي كولينج. يا أخي العب أفضل ورقة عندك يعني، إلا تتفلسف وتعمل لي بلاي أكشن وتعمل لي حركات اللي الإيجلز ضيعوها. والله الإيجلز ضيعوها. شو يا روبرت صالح؟ مين هاد؟ ديمين هيرس؟
Here we got Panthers in the red zone. If we want to go to Charlotte, guys, Sam Darnold with a 10-0
هبل ضيعوها والله يا جاسر. ضيعوها الإيجلز. سام دارنولد، كريستيان ماكافري. يا سلام. جاستن فيلدز دقيقة. حول على جاستن فيلدز.
Andy Dalton to the locker room with the injury.
Justin
Fields will carry it the rest of the way, at least in this half. And on first down, nothing doing up the middle.
معلش إذا الصوت عالي يا إخوان. حول على جاستن
Logan
فيلدز.
Wilson, Cam Sample, all there, and now second down.
Not surprised, one, to see him going in the hurry up. He loved doing that in college. But two, a lot more shotgun action and gun run action so they could run.
يلا يا جاستن.
Read option.
يلا يا جاستن. إيش صار؟ روح يا جاستن. منيح يا جاستن.
At the 39, 4-yard scramble with Williams out blocking, and it'll bring up third down.
أعطينا ديب باس يا ناجي. اطلب ديب باس. ديب باس يا ناجي. إذا ما تناجي يفهم بأي شيء بالتدريب بيكر مايفيلد تاتش داون. إذا ما تناقي يفهم بأي نقطة بالتدريب يطلب ديب باس. كفر 1 لأنه طلع كفر 1. يا سلام يا جاستن فيلدز. إذا من تحطيات يا زلمة سامحنا. رمية ممتازة من جاستن فيلدز ولا يحلم أندي دالتون يسويها.
Now where he's got to be the best and when he's got to make good decisions when there's traffic around in the pocket. Let's see how he fares.
Cover 2. Cover 1. Cover 1 Cincinnati. أو cover 3 والله. لا ارميها. يخرب بيت.
Hubbard and Hendrickson met at the former Buckeye, and Sam Hubbard treating a fellow Buckeye wrong there with the sack.
And nothing's open here. They had this thing covered, just a shallow cross. They got the stop over the ball. I mean, there was nowhere for Justin Fields to go.
To the sideline now, tall throw, climbing the ladder to pull it down. Marquise Goodwin.
اطلب تايم اوت.
Bringing him down back near the
اطلب تايم اوت يا
and a timeout used by
باي ما
Chicago
تناقي.
with 47 seconds remaining in this first half. Goodwin keeping the Bears hopes
روبرت
alive.
صالح لا أظن أصوله لبنانية والله. تايم اوت شيكاغو. نرجع على الستيلرز. كمان تايم اوت لا مش معقول.
wasn't that he just did nothing. He worked really hard, but there is truth to the fact that his...
All right, we're not going to show you the measurement, but we will tell you what the result of the measurement is after this red alert fueled by Gatorade. Teddy Bridgewater got the Broncos inside of the 20-yard line, and Teddy...
تاتش داون برونكوز. أنا بحب البرونكوز يا إخوان.
Did you pick up Tim Patrick after the Jerry Jeudy injury last week? Well, if you did, fantasy owners, you just got yourself 6. It's a 12-yard Tim Patrick catch from Teddy Bridgewater, who's 13-17. Rodrigo Blankenship, a couple of field goals for the Colts, and it's a 10-6 Rams lead in Indy. Blankenship for 46 yards, and that was the final play of the first half as well, the first of the 9 games to go into the halftime locker room. We have a 4th and 1 after the measurement. Raiders offense staying on the field. And Carolina has got a 3rd and goal out of the 2-minute warning timeout.
يعني طلع third and goal. تفضل فلسفي. تاتش داون سام دارنولد. اوف. والله سام دارنولد ضيعوا الجيتس. يلا رجعونا جاستن فيلدز.
This is exactly what Boomer's talking about, but it's the second first down he's picked up on the quarterback sneak today, and he did have one run earlier where he picked up a penalty against
الريدرز كثير قريبين من يسجلوا على الستيلرز.
Raiders looking to regain the lead.
اوف. دريك وليش وين جوش جيكوبز؟ تصاوب؟
And this is the down, second down, that if you're going to go play action, typically that's the best down here near the goal line. You can show your run formation, go play action, and throw it, because the defense, they don't totally load up against it on you. This is your opportunity.
They go 3 receivers. We're down to 25 seconds to play, first half. Second and goal for the Raiders. Steelers pointing that there was movement, and flags fly.
I think they got Colton Miller this time, the veteran left tackle.
They're going to call a false start here against
شو القصة بشيكاغو؟
the number is. I think they're checking to see who the infraction goes against. It's going to go against
Mac
the
Jones.
Raiders, though. Mac Jones.
نروح لشيكاغو.
Wow.
والله لا ضيعنا هذا لما تناقي.
So they didn't like the angle that they had to overturn the call on the field, which was a completed catch.
Dapper Dean, talk to me, man. I don't know.
يلا جاستن. 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. We'll hear from Dean in just a moment after the Bears have this 3rd down and 9 play.
And
Justin.
potentially in 4 down territory, you don't have to get all 9 yards.
ارمي طويل يا جاستن.
Pocket holds, late toss, incomplete. Looking for Williams. Dean, let's go back to that play a moment ago. A little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, definitely a surprise. And they have been staying with the call on the field, at least through the first week or so. Maybe they decided that they couldn't tell if that shin was down. Remember, the ankle is part of the
Touchdown
foot.
Raiders,
I don't see any clear evidence that the shin is clearly down. Again, they ruled a catch. They felt there wasn't enough to change. Certainly looks incomplete to me.
All right, Dean, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Punt.
Always good to
يخرب بيتكم يا
hear from
زلمة.
Dean in our studios in Los Angeles. Fair catch called for and made at
أظن هذيك خلاص نرجع على ماك جونز. ماك جونز. ماك جونز.
And Mac Jones just grasses it there on 3rd and 2, but I think Jones thinks there's a should be or is a penalty against the Jets. I don't see the flag icon there in the broadcast of the Jets and Patriots game, but there was a holding penalty called against Las Vegas. Takes the touchdown off the scoreboard.
والله.
Long ago, the Raiders were at the 2-yard line. They're now at the 18.
Raiders.
A looper, incomplete. He was hoping that Waller could win the one-on-one matchup. Did it? JB and the gang standing by. Verizon halftime report. All the scores and highlights around the NFL. Coming up, Verizon halftime report.
ماشي يا اخوان انا انسان بدني على جاستن فيلدز والله. يعني حتى المدرب مش مساعده. يا ماهر هل اصول اللعبة ما هي؟ اخوي جيم ايش؟ شجع البيرز اخو ماهر. نعم اشجع البيرز للاسف. ماهر هل اصول اللعبة امريكية؟ في فيديو انا عملته عن الاصول تاعون اللعبة موجود، احضروا الله يرضى عليك واحكي لي رايك. السينتس بلو اوت والله شكلها. السينتس بلو اوت. انا لمين صوتت مباراة السينتس والبانثرز
ineligible player downfield.
سي بي اس
Number 74. 5-yard penalty. Replay. Third down.
And now you just got to go kick it.
So Miller 74. He's more
شوف
than
والله
1
انا
yard
لمين صوتت
downfield when that
لهذيك
ball is
المباراة.
thrown to Edwards. You got to be within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage for that to be a legal play.
أقول صوت
He was already
للسينز.
making tracks towards the guy he was trying to block, and they flagged him for it.
And Charles, that's 3 Raiders penalties in the red zone.
And forcing
بحاول
another
أشوف
field
مين
goal attempt.
كان.
They may get this to be successful, Ian, and be up on the scoreboard.
واشنطن صح.
This will feel like a very disappointing drive to get first and goal for two.
والله صوت نيو اورلينز على كارولاينا.
They use their final timeout here. And Carlson is just
طيب قبل ما يرجعوا هون خلينا نفرجيكم الاداء بالفانتسي. ليش مش جايبين البيرز على الريد زون؟ لانه مش ما انت حلو سؤالك. عشان تفوت انت بالريد زون، بالعاده بالريد زون بحطوا اللقطات المثيره بالمباريات او انك تكون بمنطقه الريد زون. ما هي ليش اسمها الريد زون؟ لازم تسالني. من لما تكون انت بمنطقه الريد زون، كيف منطقه الجزاء بكره القدم، الريد زون لما تكون من 0 إلى 20، لما تكون من 0 إلى 20 بمنطقة الخصم بسموها ايش؟ ريد زون. فانت لما تكون بهاي المنطقة بسموها ريد زون. خلينا نحول بالله على الفانتسي على السريع.
A field goal opportunity to close out the half potentially for Las Vegas. And it's fourth down for the Patriots. So they got the field goal unit out here. Nick Folk from 49 yards.
الفانتسي هلا انا خسران 30-38. كايلر موري لسه ما بيلعب ولا داك عنده ماشي. أنتوني جيبسون جاب له 9. جو ميكسون 4 مقابل ديمين هيرنز 3.6. تي هيجنز 5.9.
Carlson is up, and it's he nails it. It is good. Okay.
طيب.
Creeping towards that right upright, and Nick Folk.
خلينا نسكتوا هذا بالله شوي. وبعدين عندي تي هيجنز لساته تي هيجنز مع جاستن جيفرسون. براندن كوكس براندن كوكس 10 يارد 10 نقاط جايب له. جاريد كوك عندي طلعت كايل بيتس خليته احتياط مع تونيان. يعني المباراة لسه فيها. كوري ديفيس 0 الله يخرب بيتك. تيدي بريدجواتر 10 مع ماثيو ستافورد ماشي الحال. ساكابون دنفر برونكوس كمان. معقول السينتس يتحركوا؟
Saints today after positive COVID tests either leading up to the game or earlier in the week in practice. So Sean Payton is working with just a handful of coaches on the sideline. They've spread out the duties here, but they don't have any points approaching the first half.
في حدا أنا من الاحتياط كان ممكن ألعبه. بافالو ديفنس يخرب بيتهم 20 نقطة لحاله. هذا الفانتسي مع الشباب. نلعب مع ريان. طيب الفانتسي الثاني تعبان انا كثير فيه. طلع عندي 1 2 3 4 5 لاعبين جايبين لي 18 نقطة.
Carolina impressive with the 17-0 lead. This was 3rd and 5 moments ago for Trevor Lawrence in a 1-minute drill, and the rookie does not hit.
وعنده لاعب واحد اللي هو الرامز جايبين له 11 نقطة.
Looked like he was grabbing around maybe his left arm area. Chenault shaken up, and that'll bring up 4th and 5. And the offense is staying on the field, right side of the screen. It's raining there in Jacksonville. That's why That's why it looks a little cloudy on the field. As Lawrence, he can run for it. The rookie's got it. That's a first down. The clock will run unless Jacksonville burns a timeout. And Urban Meyer does take the second of 3 timeouts with 38 seconds remaining before the half. Sean Payton will have 3rd and 10 with 33 seconds on the next New Orleans snap.
نايت صباح خير.
This is tough duty. There he goes. Crossing formation, off balance, but he gives Jameis Winston the time to get that throw out.
Took on 2 guys there to slow down the rush.
تريفر لورنس. يلا مين هذا؟ السينتس. السينتس عم بيحاولوا يسجلوا اي نوع من النقاط على دفاع البانثرز. او بليتس. دي باس وينستون. والله دفاع البانثرز ممتازة ها. قلت لكم الحصان الأسود بهاي المجموعة. ما رد علي موسى.
So Vic Fangio rolled the dice multiple times with success last week. And a taste of their own medicine.
Trevor Lawrence.
Seconds, 1st and 10 from the 30. Jags down to their final timeout.
لا.
Deflected, batted up and nearly picked. Everyone here holding their breath.
سان فرانسيسكو 49ers. هذا تري لانس. لا والله جيمي جاربل. جيمي جاربل راح ديبو سامويل.
This game right before the half, and the Niners are going to get a crack at
راح ديبو سامويل.
Debo with a catch and a run, 41-yard completion from Jimmy Garoppolo, who they stopped the clock getting out of bounds there. There's 12 seconds left in that one. Jags with 30 seconds left.
Oof.
And incomplete pass there. Let's bring in the 49ers, who are inside of the 15-yard line.
Whole field's open to you. You got a timeout. You can throw it underneath.
Jimmy Garoppolo touchdown.
That's a touchdown. It's Jawan Jennings. His first NFL catch is a touchdown.
Touchdown 49ers على الإيجلز. ضيعوها الإيجلز لما تفلسفوا بالبلاي كولينج.
Third and 10.
تريفر لورنس شو بده يسوي؟
So 4th and 10. The rain has subsided here just at the right moment as Josh Lambo is going to come out and attempt a field goal to tie this game.
That was a good decision to throw that ball away. They looked down the field. They tried to make a play down the field and be aggressive. It wasn't there. Couldn't take a sack there. Smart decision to throw the ball away. And for Josh Lambo, now it just becomes putting that last miss out of your mind, not thinking about it, focusing on your fundamentals.
Lambo missed from 52 earlier. This is a 48-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold.
Oh, ضيعها.
No good. Wow. Wide left. Lambo had hit 42 of 42 feet.
All these games approaching halftime here. The time with the game with the most time on the clock, minute 41 remaining in South Florida's first half.
And they go there, first down. Good call, Mr. Millen.
He's in there for a reason. Like I said earlier, he's a wide receiver that they call a tight end. He runs good routes. He's got great range, excellent hands.
سمعت انهم فكروا انه المباراة بألمانيا بدل يعملوها بلندن. والله يا اخوي انا كمان سمعت انهم راح يلعبوا بألمانيا.
They asked him about it this week, his blocking. He said, look, I'm aware of my reputation as a bad run blocker. It's something he's trying to improve on.
ميامي قريبين من التسجيل. الله أكبر. دولفينز تعبانين كثير.
And then you start to get in his head. So now you got to go back to him, right? As soon as you can, you got to go back to him and let him get his confidence.
That rules defense.
Christian McCaffrey. بسرعة 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 سناء. كلوك كلوك كلوك.
So they need to spike it. Will they have time? 2, 1.
Flag.
No, I don't think they had a legal formation either.
Yeah, now you can run the clock if that's
10-second runoff for that. That was hard. 11 seconds to stay in bounds.
والله البانثرز مباراة لهلا 17-0.
He just went right past him. He forced this thing to step up. And then a good job of coming back on and with AJ Epinesa.
لا تقوليش هاي تيرن اوفر على ميامي.
But Milano's the guy who made the play.
And we just had a flag thrown. Now are they going to say grounding?
Intentional grounding.
Oof.
Offense number 14. There was no receiver in the area. That's a loss of down. Third down.
الدولفينز شو تدي بريجوتر مسوي قاعد.
Or does Teddy B go here, right up the center, and that pass incomplete, looking in the direction of KJ Hamler. Down to 2 seconds.
Miscommunication there. from receiver and quarterback, and now with 2 seconds, you throw the Hail Mary. Hamler wasn't ready for that. Teddy's waiting. He's going to. You're in the seam, inside the zone there. His head never turns around. I don't know what Hamler was waiting on.
تحياتنا اخونا معاذ وعليكم السلام ورحمه الله وبركاته. شو صار مع لاتزيو روما؟ والله انا ما شيكت. لاتزيو 2-2. اوف روما 3-2 خسروا.
If he starts to throw it, Matt, and then he's contacted, that's when contact plays in.
Got it.
And Buffalo actually declined the 10-second runoff. They accepted it momentarily, so it will be 1:27 on the clock, but this pushes you back to the 41-yard line and on the edge of being out of field goal range.
Well, that's what they're looking for.
So now Waddle will try to get him back into field goal range, but even from here,
ميامي
55-56 yards.
الوضع صعب. 14-0.
Depends where the spot is.
Timeout taken by Buffalo and
هارد لك يا معاذ، هارد لك.
Same look here up front with the 5 defensive linemen.
خالد دبس تحياتنا دكتور ومبروك. يلا يا تيدي. مين هذا؟ Oh, flag.
What's the call here? If it's an offensive penalty, of course, that'll be the end of the half.
There's going to be a block in the back on Denver.
It's a 30-yard pickup.
البرونكوز وجاكسونفيل مباراة قريبة، مع انه كنت متوقعها احسن للبرونكوز.
There's no foul on the play. The half is over.
ليش the half is over؟
Jacksonville had that impressive game-opening drive.
أظن
Since then, only 47 yards of total offense.
Cup as opposed to Darrell Henderson, and he takes it out the
Of Cooper Cup.
The first game to go to the third quarter is Rams and Colts. You're watching Cooper Cup doing some work here. Rams have it into Colts territory. Sean McVay, by the way, 38-0 when leading at the half as the head coach of the Rams.
Stafford hands it off to Robert Woods.
اوف
And he's tackled.
والله الرامز اذا بيفوزوا على الكولتس.
And you see why we said these guys are underrated. Woods and Cup. Look at who's had the most
شو يعني
yards in this series. Woods takes it on a run. Cup takes it essentially like a run, a bubble screen, and they're being extremely productive. And that's hard.
يسعد مساك كابتن علاء.
What defense are you going to call where you're going to say, okay, the wide receiver is going to take it like a running back. Let's stop him. That's tough.
هندرسون.
On second down, it's Henderson. Darrell Henderson after Rams first down. Chased down by DeForest Buckner. Taken down at the 12-yard line. Gain of 10 by Henderson.
The workhorse. He's the only running back that gets the touches.
حتى هاي فاول على دفاع الكولتس فيس ماسك، بس يلا مشيها.
Darrell Henderson doesn't turn the ball over. Extremely efficient. And as soon as he sees that hole, he is bursting through it 100 miles an hour.
بلاي اكشن. لا والله هندرسون. اوف هندرسون ماشي.
Corey Willis the tackle.
Yeah, I think Sean McVay heard me when I said run the ball more. They are eating right now. The offensive line doing a great job up front. And this is the difference in the game.
شو توقعاتك للجيتس؟ علاء خسرانين الجيتس. شو شكله هادي. مش بلاي هندرسون. تاتش داون. اوف. جيم 4 بلس شو بشتغل؟ مهندس كمبيوتر والله يا اخوي.
So now you have a new set of downs first and goal on the 3-yard line. You've gashed them in the run this series. You have 2 excellent wide receivers, and then
شو يا باسم؟
Going up against this Matt Eberflus-led Colts defensive unit. Yep.
الرامز هاي بلاي اكشن. والله هندرسون تاتش داون.
There are touchdowns or drives where it's a big pass, and defensively you can say, okay, we'll bounce back from that. It's okay.
Started the show by talking about the NFC and AFC West. NFC West Rams looking strong there in Indianapolis. We'll get you back there when conditions warrant. The next game to go into the second half is the Bears hosting the Bengals. Chicago 7-0.
Down this Bengals offense.
Joe Burrow. Joe Mixon.
For Cincinnati.
Joe making checks at the line.
Not much up the middle. Angelo Blackson, the first one there. Roquan Smith with the stop as well.
Kev, we used to call this Kodak, where you hustle up to the line of scrimmage, show a formation, maybe a quick little shift or a motion, and look like you're going to snap the ball, and then decide what the defense is doing. Try and undress their coverage real quickly, and then make a call. That's what Joe Burrow did, and he checked to that last run once he saw 2 deep safeties for the Chicago Bears.
Third and 4 Joe Burrow. والله جابها الحيوان. فامبل.
He's a great pass protector too. He understands pass pro
فامبل ولا
really
ايش؟
well.
Burrow hit as he throws over the middle. Ball out, loose on the turf. And Samaje Perine not only good at pass pro, but good at scooping up the loose ball, although they're going to call it down by contact at the 30.
We've seen receivers
هاي جوش ألين كم مرة.
either when they turn into runners or as
معقول دفاع ميامي يعملوا شيء؟
All right, check out the situation in Miami. 3rd and 10. The ball dangerous in the air, but it goes incomplete. Stops the clock, and that was 3rd down. So the Bills are going to have to punt from their own end zone back to Miami.
Joe Burrow play action.
30 seconds
يا
to try and do
سلام.
a hurry up and get some points on the board before the half.
The play fake. Burrow going deep, looking for Higgins over the middle off his fingertips. Pretty good coverage.
كانت قريبة والله يسجلوا البنجلز.
Bengals struggling to get points today. So have the Dolphins. Here goes the
بس نفسي مرة دفاعي في الشيء اللي يغل.
Going to get to about the 50-yard line, and it's Muff. Ball on the ground.
الله يخرب بيتك.
Turn around fast enough. Oh, it was Jalen Waddle, the rookie receiver.
لا هيو.
On the ground and not being able to track it. It was
بس هاي مش داون باي كونتاكت جايلن وادل.
Taiwan Jones comes out of that pile with the football for the Bills. So couldn't have been any worse for the Dolphins. And now the Bills are going to have a couple of offensive plays
خليل ماك
to try
ساك
and get a
أخيرا.
field goal.
خليل ماك ساك أخيرا يا زلمة. بشكير.
And that's what they're looking for him to do. Watch Khalil Mack off the edge here. I mean, these 2 guys off the edge, Hicks and Khalil Mack.
أصلا يعطي تعليمات لفيلز. مفروض هو يلا يا رب جاستن
For
فيلز.
the offensive line of Cincinnati, having to block both of those guys on the same guys running those games. That was a TE stunt. The T goes first because the tackle made the first move, and then Khalil Mack comes around him.
يلا يا
The
بيرز.
second one to make the move. A TE stunt got him up front. They did a poor job of passing that off, and it affected Joe Burrow.
3rd and 16. 4-man rush. Burrow.
حد يعمل له ساك.
Trouble again with pressure up the middle. Burrow.
ما منيحة منيحة. أوه.
Down by Robert Quinn, and the Bengals are going to get a first down.
Watch Joe play this perfectly. Joe set this up perfectly.
يا أخي هذا روبرت كوين ولا بلعبه بشيلن.
He knows the team's coming. Boom. Look at that. He knew that was coming, and that was Robert Quinn, excuse me. But he stood right there and let him run into him. It gives a pretty good acting job. Give the guy an Oscar.
استاهلوا. لاعب فاشل روبرت كوين.
Joe Burrow's the kind of guy, like when you're playing basketball, you get picked by someone.
And the Academy Award goes to Joe Burrow. Nice job acting on that one. Here's what they're looking at. Jalen Waddle, did he have possession of it right here?
هون أيوة.
That possession,
Down.
and then bang, did the ground cause the fumble when his elbow went down? So they're reviewing it, and they're making an announcement right now. Craig Rolstad.
Good job, Michael.
Maintain control of the ball when going to the ground. Timer, please reset the game clock to 29 seconds.
Yep, there you go.
This is going to be Buffalo Bills football, I believe. They did say he didn't maintain possession or didn't regain possession before he hit his elbow to the ground, and the ball came loose the second time. So Buffalo, as we suspected, is going to get a few plays on offense and then maybe a field goal before the half. They have one timeout left in the second quarter here.
واحنا نستنى دفاع البيرز يعملوا شيء عشان يفوت جاستن فيلدز. ميامي تعبونا والله تعبونا. برادلي كوين. اوف.
Moments ago in the Colts-Rams game after the Los Angeles touchdown, now the defense wants to get after it.
اوف هاي مش فلاج هاي يا زلمة.
I thought it was 99. It's not 99, it's 69. That's Sebastian Joseph Day. But you know he's getting single blocking because of 99, Aaron Donald in there. Aaron Donald versus Quentin Nelson today for a lot of snaps. The all-pro guard versus the all-pro defensive lineman.
يرجعون على بافلو، لسه بافلو بالشوط الثاني. يلا يجيبوا.
Pocket clean. That puts him into field goal range. Back to Diggs.
لا ميامي قصة اليوم.
The only turnover we haven't had today is an apple turnover.
We've had 5 in the first half.
Everything else, and you got fumbles, you got picks, you got all kinds of stuff.
That was the one by Levi Wallace who left the game.
Yeah, that was a big one. Here's another fumble. And if you haven't noticed at home, most of these are going against Miami.
ساك بيرز.
And that last one, the Waddle.
ترافيثن لا ده راكون سميث.
Third down. Right now, shake his head. So Buffalo takes their final timeout. They're at the 35-yard line here for Sean McDermott's crew.
Before the next play there in Miami, we have a change in quarterback for the Houston Texans. Tyrod Taylor pulled up lame at the end of this throw.
Tyrod Taylor شكله تصاوب.
Remember he had the scramble touchdown earlier in the game against the Browns and kind of slowed down when he went in the end zone. That was a subsequent play a little bit later. Davis Mills is quarterbacking the Houston Texans at the moment. Mills, a third-round rookie out of Stanford.
See if they're going to have any kind of pick. But he's got one-on-one to the top side.
Pressure off the edge, gets rid of it. No one home.
That's okay, that's smart. That's okay. Because all you have now is a fourth down and you can take your kick. Sanders, one of them wasn't on the same page. So Allen read it, Sanders stopped, he threw it out of bounds, nothing lost.
Pressure off the edge from Emmanuel Ogbah. So it'll be a 53-yard attempt for Tyler Bass, who has made 17 straight field goals in the
أظن
regular
كمان
season.
سينسيناتي 53 yards.
Here we go, the timeout. The Dolphins.
يا رب ما يجيبها.
One player was late, he came running in and he
والله
drilled his own
جابها.
player. It's funny.
So Brian Flores
on the board in Chicago. And McPherson's kick is good. And the Florida
7-3
rookie
بشيكاغو.
showing plenty of leg in his young NFL career. Cincinnati on the board and Joe
أنا مش
Burrow
قاهرني إلا
gets
الفانتسي. ولا راضي يتحرك.
So we only have two teams that have not scored here today. The New
مش
Orleans
معقول.
Saints, who are in Carolina to take on the Panthers. Saints are down 17-0, start of the third quarter there. And the Miami Dolphins here, 14-0 down right before the half to the Buffalo Bills.
شو اخبار ديميان هاريس
Season
والباتريوتس؟
ago, the AFC Championship game lost to Kansas City, and here he is. Grew up as a wrestler in Pennsylvania. Back-to-back All-Catholic League and National Prep School champion in the early 90s. He went undefeated in 75 consecutive matches.
دونالد ونيلسون معركة والله. الكولتس والرامز.
Every takedown from every game
مش فاهم
right
ليش مش
here
قاعد.
on NFL
يلا
Red
اعطينا
Zone,
نيك
but we'll
تشاب يا
step
شيخ.
away from that stoppage in the Bills game. They're going to line up a 53-yard field goal in a minute. We can check out Baker Mayfield for a play.
الفانتسي الاسبوع انسى.
Lovie Smith and the Houston Texans, they're going to play a lot of zone defense. They're going to keep
معقول
everybody
يعطونا نيك تشاب يا اخوان؟ يلا يا نيك تشاب.
exercising Mayfield's patience in this game, but I would think that you've got to start to take a few shots and loosen up these defensive backs in their zone.
يلا نيك تشاب.
1 second and 5. They'll give it to
نيك تشاب راح نيك تشاب.
Chubb.
كل مرة يلمس الكرة نيك تشاب يعمل شغلة.
25 to the 24-yard line.
I would have my young sons there, and I'd get to watch Sean, and I kind of followed him all the way through until he got to the Eagles, and then doesn't matter. Old wrestlers are still wrestlers.
Now Tyler Bass to try to make this a 3-score game.
فكحها. يا باي شو بستغرب من الكيكر اللي يفكح.
17 straight made field goals in the regular season.
اعطيها نيك تشاب. يا جماعة والله ردوا علي، أنا بدي مصلحتكم.
Chubb again. Drag to a stop.
Well, Zach Wilson, looking, he's got a bright future, but things are really spiraling for him here. Early third quarter, he has 3 picks. Now
شو الرمية هاي؟
Don't know where that ball was going, but he put it up for grabs, and Devin McCourty says, I like to play grabs. He pulls it down.
زاك ويلسون 4
interception
interceptions.
by the Patriots defense against the number 2 overall pick. Zach Wilson and the Jets struggling at home. 13-3. New England has the football and the lead.
2nd and 9.
يلا بيكر مايفيلد.
Mayfield looks right, pulls it down.
لا 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 ارميها ارميها ارميها.
Move and throws complete. Penalty marker is down in the backfield. That is complete to Chubb out of the backfield.
خير. هولدينج. يلا بدنا نحول على جاستن فيلدز. شكلها هولدينج. مستحيل انا افرح باي نوع فانتسي. حول على جاستن فيلدز، حول على جاستن فيلدز. عطنا جاستن فيلدز.
A couple of guys who had spent some time at Ohio State quarterbacking
يلا يا
in this
جاستن.
game today.
رن. ايوه.
Fields on first down. This is Montgomery.
روح يا ديفيد.
To the edge, and Montgomery with good balance as well, out of bounds to the 32-yard line. For more, we check in with Laura.
Obviously, Justin Fields is in, but I've been
مين
watching
السفاح اللي عمل الرن هاي؟ قول لي داميان هاريس.
player and coach that's come up to him and asked how he's doing. He has the same response. He says, "I'm fine," and he kind of shrugs. The Bears have not officially ruled him out. He is still questionable. So, is there a chance we see him as backup or part of the rotation? We'll find out.
مين اللي سجل يا اخوان؟ ضيعت.
His injury being used as an opportunity for the youngster.
داميان هاريس.
Sure seems that way.
Here's Fields trying to get to the edge, breaks the
روح يا
Hendrickson
جاستن
tackle,
فيلدز.
and Hubbard catching up with him, but a first down to the 36-yard line.
Hendrickson had the angle on him on the outside. He read this thing perfectly. Watch him right here. Says, "I got you, big fella."
داميان هاريس سجل تاتش داون
This is
على
why they
ذوق
drafted
ذوقك.
this kid. Look at that spin move. Hits him with the circle button, Kevin. Boom. Look at that. And then smart enough to get down. He knows. The last thing
كليفلاند براونز تقدم كمان بالنتيجة. يلا جاستن فيلدز. هاي بلاي اكشن. مع اني انا بدي ديفيد مونتجومري. اعطي ديفيد مونتجومري. روح ايوه. راح.
Spins through a tackle. He found the circle button, Mark Sanchez, and a first down, a pickup of 11.
And everybody wants a piece of that circle button. This kid, he's so powerful and so quick, low to the ground, low center of gravity, and he hits this hole fast. Look at this great vision and this nice little cutback across your screen. and he doesn't go down on the first tackle. They love this guy after contact. It's almost like he gets faster, quicker, smarter, and stronger as soon as he gets hit.
He worked a lot on his speed in the offseason. When he came out of Iowa State, there was a lot
Touchdown
of talk
Broncos.
fast enough. A 4.63 in the combine.
Deep pass, Justin Fields.
Mooney off his fingertips at the 30-yard line. Fields had good protection. Eli Apple trying to chase down
Mooney نزلت
and the
منه.
ball just couldn't be pulled in.
And so hard to chase a guy all the way across the field. They're going to blow the top off the defense right there.
موني ايش يا موني؟
With Marquise Goodwin and his speed. Gosh, that looked like a great ball. We got to get two hands on that sucker. Oh, Mooney. I mean, especially for your young quarterback, you want to get those. You want to reel in those
ليش first and
catches
10؟
just to boost his confidence.
Full second and 10.
Look at him changing the mic point.
7-3 lead for the Bears.
Excellent read.
أوف.
Hey, Fields called it. I mean,
شفتوا جاستن فيلدز؟
I
اسمع.
think it's a defensive penalty here.
مش عارف إذا سامعين ولا لا.
Oh wow.
سامعين ولا مش سامعين؟
Let's see who jumped first. And look at Fields. He sees this thing. He's all over this pressure. Off the edge by Mike Hilton, the nickelback. He knows he's telling everybody.
اللي مش عارف شو صار جاستن فيلدز قرا الدفاع صح وحول البلاي بس كانت فول ستارت.
And that's where they had the jump right there. Ifedi just took him out of rhythm a little bit. So he's got to be calm with his voice and his voice inflection.
Second down and 15. Fields.
روح يا جاستن.
Nobody open. Making plays, and he slides down at the 49-yard line. Pickup of 7. Damian Williams picked up that pressure and bought Fields some time.
And watch this, they're only rushing 4. They're going to run 4 verticals. But Justin Fields, as soon as he feels, hey, this ain't good, and my back's eaten up, Damian Williams was eaten up by that quick little nickel pressure off the edge, he said, I'm out of here. And a great job by sliding again, just giving him a third and manageable, just trying to stay ahead of the sticks instead of getting to third and long
يلا Justin
and
Fields.
making it tough on your offense.
Third down and 8.
بليتس.
Bengals bring 5-man
اوف
pressure. Fields
فumble.
in trouble. Ball is out. Loose on the turf.
اوف والله انه وحش جاستن فيلدز.
Logan
وحش
Wilson had
جاستن
a
فيلدز.
chance for a scoop and score after the Hendrickson strip, and it bounded away from Wilson, and Fields got
عمل
it back.
فامبل جاستن فيلدز كانت بعيدة عنه راح جابها كم مرة. خف عقلي.
These guys know that when you scramble to your right, if you don't have two hands on it,
شوف
they're
الفرق بين
swatting at
جاستن
that
فيلدز
thing.
وكام نيوتن ها.
Almost had the scoop and score too.
Logan Wilson had that thing ticketed for the end zone, and Fields made a pretty good defensive play to knock it down and knock him down as well.
Great awareness by Fields.
Darius Phillips tiptoes down the sideline. Nice move by Phillips, and he'll hop out of bounds at the 35-yard line where the Bengals
فريق
will take
البيرز يا
over.
أخي
The
يعني من ناحية
fumble by the
تدريب
rookie
ضعيف.
ends the drive, and a little consolation.
بتحس الفريق ما عنده مدرب يا أخي.
Tough play by Justin Fields to lose the football,
عطنا
but then
البانثرز.
he turned into Gary Payton, the glove. Shout out Dustin Stern, our director, giving me
والله
that line.
البانثرز
Gary Payton
نازلين
stripped it back
مجزرة
away as it was going to be a
بالسينز.
scoop and score for the defense unless Fields made up for that one. Zylstra, who got the touchdown early, made the catch right there to help set up this Colts drive. Indianapolis is in the red zone on the 17.
Those safeties and those corners, if they know you can hit that on target, then they're going to start pushing back, and it opens up the middle of the field.
يلا يا كارسون وينز. أرجوك يا وينز اعمل شغلة مفيدة.
Broken up by Darius Williams.
Yeah, that time Carson Wentz forced it. Darius Williams with really great coverage. He had his outlet in Mac. He could have thrown it there.
مشكلة قاعد بحضر مباراة وعيني وكل فكري على جاستن فيلدز.
What got you here was running the ball, perimeter, and then I'll take a shot. So try and take a shot here. Go to the end zone. Don't have to be so conservative. Looking at Aaron Donald. This is his time.
One sack shy of matching the Rams franchise record.
يلا وينز.
Looking down at 10.
روح يا وينز.
Rolling right. Pump fake.
ممتاز وينز.
Is shoved out of bounds
شيك على الفانتسي على السريع.
Going to bring in the Carolina Panthers, putting it to the New Orleans Saints, and they're just outside the red zone again. Sam Darnold's having a nice day.
شلون كوري ديفيز هو يلعب ولا ما يلعب؟ كوري ديفيز. اوه فول ستارت على الرامز على الكولتس. ده والله ديفنس.
Erickson on offense. We mentioned some of the players on defense. Royce Freeman has come in, the former Bronco. And his college ball in Oregon on a 3rd and 9 from the pocket.
Off Saints sack.
The Saints are finally going to get to Darnold and bring him down. Bradley Roby from his corner spot, playing his first game as a Saint.
Okay, spread them out. They'll probably bring Jonathan Taylor back in.
يا هيجنز. بيرز عملوا فومبل. حول على المباراة الثانية. تي هيجنز.
Jackson got a piece of that, knocked his hand out. And there goes the football to Sean Gibson. Johnny on the spot. Excellent job scooping that thing up. Kev, that's a country fumble. That means there's nobody around. When it's a city fumble, there's too many bodies. You don't pick that thing up, you fall on it.
We'll be right back after this message from Geico.
Did you know Geico could save you?
ماشي نرجع لهاي المباراة. شكله صار في طوشة عند الرامز. اوف طردوا اللاعب شكله.
He was right in the face of the umpire, Brian Neal, as well.
Yeah, you have Aaron Donald. Look, relax. We're winning the game. Relax.
Long conference, Sean Smith and his crew.
أول مرة أشوف شون.
Just called for their first penalty of the game on the previous play.
It's coming in bunches right now. Meanwhile, everybody has the same face right now. They're like, what is going on?
اوه يونغ شكله ضرب الحكم بالغلط. على الأغلب إجكشن. نرجع لفيز. نرجع لجاستن فيلدز.
And he was still able to get rid of it, make a good read, but what the play by Eddie Jackson was outstanding.
Excellent read, excellent throw with guys in his lap, but Eddie Jackson, he's just an absolute ball hawk. Makes a great play on there. But like I was saying, Kev, a country fumble, that means there's not a lot of bodies around. You could scoop that thing. And when it's a city fumble, there's too many bodies. Just fall in the prenatal position and cover up the football.
يلا جاستن.
2nd and 7. Montgomery working to the edge, and just a yard to the 36-yard line.
طردوا اللاعب تبع الرامز.
Crucial 3rd down, and Justin Fields has to understand they got a ton of momentum right now. Nothing wrong with taking 3 points here if nothing's wide open.
Fields on after a first-half injury to Andy Dalton at the end of a scamper towards the sidelines. Dalton pulled up with a knee injury, is questionable to return. More open reporting. He's telling people on the sidelines he's doing okay. But right now, it's Justin Fields' ball game.
And they got man-to-man. Nothing wrong with Cole Kmet. Oh, come on, guys.
And movement up front. Bengals
فول
lead
ستارت على
first, but
البيرز.
then
الدفاع هو البيرز كلهم تعبانين يا اخوان.
Call it on Fields?
They called it on the quarterback.
See if he got caught leaning back. He thought the snap was coming.
Sure did.
Oh.
So that little flinch there. Good call by Land Clark and our officiating crew.
Derek Carr تصور.
3rd and 12. He's got to be real sharp here. Nothing wrong with Cole Kmet if they're going to try and play one-on-one, man-to-man. Find your backs and tight ends.
Fields to the sideline. There's Robinson.
راح
Breaks
هذا.
a tackle and he's got a first down. He got low and slipped under Chidobe Awuzie.
شكله ديريك كار اتصاب.
Man, you got to pick a one-on-one matchup. He loves A-Rob. He knows he can work. He sells the deep route, slams on the brakes, throws the receiver, the defensive back by him, Awuzie, and then has the understanding and awareness to go get that first down and get down quickly. Excellent conversion. Oh, he's in the game. Look at him. He's fired up now.
Just his second catch of the day. The first was the touchdown. That's Jimmy Graham in motion on first down at the 29.
Play action Justin Fields.
Good protection this time. Good.
Allah.
Sideline where Mooney is waiting, sliding down at the 9. First and goal, Bears.
Similar to that same play he dropped earlier, but he's running all the way across the field. When you got to chase him across the field, like Jesse Bates had to right there, that's such a huge area to cover. Excellent job exploiting that coverage by Justin Fields. He feels the safety just a tick late. The safety's trying to undercut that ball, and Fields just puts just enough air under it to get it.
ايش رايك بالريد زون الان؟ تعبت انا، ما بينفعش لايف بالريد زون. الريد زون لازم يكون لما تقعد لحالك.
First and goal, Montgomery met in the backfield and twists down near the 10. Ogunjobi was the first to get there, and he slowed up Montgomery for the rest of his teammates to help out.
المشكلة انها ريد زون حولناها عن مباراة شيكاغو لانه جاستن فيلدز يلعب.
He's so hard to bring down. The first guy on him rarely gets this guy down. He's got him dead to rights right here in the backfield, and he just finds a way to stay up and fight for more yards.
Second and goal at the 11-yard line.
I'd love to see them get
touchdown
Justin Fields out on the
Colts.
edge. He's so effective throwing on the run. Nothing wrong with getting him outside of the pocket and giving him a chance to throw the ball while he's attacking the line of scrimmage.
روح يا جاستن.
Fields with time. Fields on the roll. Chased by Hubbard. Fields down the sideline and out of bounds at the 6-yard line. That foot caught the sideline.
ما شاء الله عليه شو سريع الولد.
Third and goal.
And look at him turn the corner. I mean, this kid is so
مباراة الكولتس والرامز مولعة.
Sunday, Kevin, I wish I could run like this. They got him in the backfield. They had the angle, and look at that. He just turns on the Jets just, a tiny, tiny bit, and he gets the edge. That is so impressive. I mean, you could just imagine how excited Nagy is when he really starts to understand this game, when it really starts to slow down for him, how dangerous he's going to be.
اوف كمان 2 point conversion جابوهم الكولتس.
Montgomery in motion. Graham to the bottom of the screen and flags.
He's moving. Fields is moving too much.
Ball start. Offense number 1. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Is this just rookie anxiousness of the big moment?
This is his second one. He's trying to talk to the official saying, hey, what's going on here? He wants the ball. He's trying to get you see him. He's trying to get the ball from the center, expecting it a little sooner, and his momentum's already ready to go. You just got to settle down just a little bit. You know, calm down just a tick. I know you're excited, big guy. I know those butterflies are going, but the biggest thing here is you gotta understand those anxious feelings and get those butterflies to fly in formation for you. You just gotta nail it down. You really gotta lock in here. And they can't afford these mistakes as the game goes on.
He's going to have a little extra time to think about this one because we've reached the end of the third with the Bears up 7-3.
أنا على الأغلب بعد البيرز.
Attention foodie.
شو هذا نرجع هديك المباراة يلا.
With the Bears up 7-3.
While we wait for a commercial timeout in that game, and we're waiting on the Browns to come out of a TV timeout, you've got the New York Jets.
فكحوها.
And no good. Wide left there. Matt Amendola, the rookie kicker, misses wide left.
لا أخونا فيلدز لعيب.
Patriots in control
مين سجل تاتش داون ثاني لل
all right, some good news. Yep, okay. Derek Carr's warming back up, and it looks like a man who could probably get back into the football game when Las Vegas gets the football back. But Pittsburgh's getting the ball back, and Pittsburgh needs to hit the offensive hyperdrive here. Second time in 2 weeks, Pittsburgh needs a come-from-behind second-half win. We are now into red zone action here in Cleveland. Browns with a 7-point lead, and this is fourth down around the 10-yard line.
I mean, right there, you cannot give up a first down. And for them to be able to force, after just a catastrophic third quarter, to force Cleveland to a field goal attempt, that's a huge win for Houston if they want any chance of getting back into this game.
First field goal try for Chase McLaughlin this season.
اوه فيرست فيد جول الله يستر. جابها والله.
That one is perfect from 30 yards out.
That's a 2-possession lead for the Cleveland Browns. The Chicago Bears have gone to the end of the third quarter. You're not missing anything there in Chicago. We are now live here in Miami, where the Bills got 2 first-quarter touchdowns to jump out to a quick 14-0 lead, and no one has scored since.
الله يستر من جوش ألن.
Singletary this time holding on to the football. Well, Sarah?
Hey, Brandon, the other telling thing that Emmanuel said about Josh is that he makes you want to play for him because he has such a huge personality, a huge heart.
نرجع البيرز على السريع.
So he said, that's one thing I told him, never change.
Update on the Saints and Panthers here, 3rd and 2. Christian McCaffrey not in the backfield, so he doesn't get the handoff. The backup gets it instead, and that goes nowhere. So 4th down, Carolina has a decision to make. We are back out of the TV timeout. Start of the 4th quarter here in Chicago.
يلا جاستن فيلدز اعطينا بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة.
3 quarters. There was a lot of talk this week when we chatted with several Bengals about this being a different feel to Cincinnati. This is an opportunity for them to prove it, but first they've got to get a stop on 3rd and goal. Fields with pressure for the end zone. Incomplete. He was trying to find Robinson, but Chidobe Awuzie there with excellent coverage.
Chidobe Awuzie understood they might be taking a shot at him with the little fade route right here to A-Rob, Allen Robinson. And Justin Fields does a great job of just putting it up on the top shelf, giving his guy a chance. Awuzie, excellent pass breakup. Here comes a heavy set for the kicker.
Carlos Santos on for the field goal.
Josh Allen.
28-yard try for Santos.
Touchdown Josh Allen.
27 straight dating to last year. As Santos puts this one right down the middle. And the Bears extend the lead to 7 in the great city of Chicago on a perfect Sunday afternoon.
And again, using his feet, right? Using his feet.
بافالو شكلهم
Down the field. He knows
21-10 21-0.
Knox does a good job of getting in the right position, putting his body into position to not have the defender be able to make a play. Gets him on his backside, and then he's able to make that throw.
Knox, who caught all 4 of his targets last week, and this is his first catch today.
So he has him on the backside. You just have to lead him. Your body acts as a shield between the two.
Tyler Bass for the extra point. And for the Bills, the second half starts much like the first.
So far today, you know, he's got
Okay, so the Buffalo Bills with a commanding 3-touchdown lead. The reigning division champion trying to even up the records there with the 1-0 Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa out of the game with a rib injury. We got the Patriots trying to put some finishing touches on this one.
all over the joint, and there was a run of 15 yards. Well-executed play.
Well, when Mac Jones on Shaq Lawson, I guess you'd call that a block. He just get on the ground and roll, but it gets him down. It gets him down and gives Bourne the outside. Smart play by Mac Jones not to put his health in jeopardy by getting low and rolling.
كان ديمين هيرس ولا مش ديمين هيرس؟
Former 49er. First and 10. JJ. Sinking down. Sheldon Rankins jumping on him. The ex-Saint gain of 1. Put him.
الايجلز والفورتي احنا ناسيين. اوف مين هذا؟
Hey, it's Brandon Ayuk. A lot of you fantasy fans disgruntled last week. Ayuk did not get 1 target last week. Today he's got a couple of targets and nice hands on that one to move the sticks for San Francisco, who is up 7-3 in Philly.
hitting the check down underneath, and he passed one up earlier, but for the most part,
Oh.
defensive play.
Second down and 9. Nice play there by.
Moments ago in the Jacksonville-Denver game, Jacksonville's hanging around in this one. Jags have a 16-game losing streak going
interception.
back to last year. And Trevor Lawrence, we've seen Zach Wilson struggle today, turning the football over. There's an interception for the number 1 pick in the draft. Kareem Jackson, number 22, picks him off. Denver's defense with a 10-point lead, giving it back to their O.
And turnovers and those kinds of things. So they're not looking for a big dynamic. Now, at points in time, you're going to need to make some big plays. But I think right now he's playing the way they want him to play.
3rd and 9, wide out of the backfield with a beat on him and taking him down. Again, Marcus May. Read it well. No gain on the play. Terrific player.
أنا يا إخوان راح أوقف البث كمان 10 دقايق إن شاء الله. معلشكم تسمحوا لي شوي، مضطر أغادر بكير اليوم.
So, you've got Tyrod Taylor out of the game. Davis Mills quarterbacking them, the 3rd-round rookie out of Stanford, moves the sticks for the Texans. We're not out of the woods yet, or not done with yet. Just there in Cleveland, down by 10.
الجيتس خلصت أظن، خلص 22-3 ضايل شوط واحد، إلا إذا كان في معجزة من زاك ويلسون، وبما إنه رامي 4 تاتش داونز الوضع صعب.
The number 2 pick in the draft coming back on the field after the kickoff there in New York, New Jersey. We'll see if Zach Wilson can right the ship there in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter action here at Soldier Field. Bears with a touchdown lead over the 1-0 Bengals.
It's his game to be determined on what it means after that, but it is Justin's for the rest of the afternoon.
Which may put a little extra pressure on that Bears defense. You don't know how the offense is going to go the rest of the way. Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense find some rhythm here in this 4th quarter. 2nd down and 7.
Eddie Jackson, here he comes again.
And they'll run right into that with Mixon. And Mixon down near the 24-yard line as we check in with Carissa Thompson.
Thanks, Kevin. Colts trailing 17-6 against the Rams. Carson Wentz finds Zach Pascal for this 8-yard score. 2-point conversion is good, so Colts down by 3. Kevin?
Indy battling against the Rams. Pretty good defensive effort, it would appear, for the Colts against that Rams offense.
Crucial 3rd down. They got to continue this drive. It's a 1-score game. Burrow's got to be real sharp here. He just wanted to get a look. Now he's calling his play.
Play clock under 10. Jamar Chase, the rookie from LSU, has been quiet today. He's at the bottom of the screen. And he finds Boyd, and Boyd on the loose, and Boyd with a 1st down to the 45-yard line.
And look at this route. Watch it.
Indianapolis snugged it up a little bit with their last touchdown and 2-point conversion. It's a field goal difference between them and the Rams. And now Michael Pittman having himself a day. Number 11, I see you. 7 catches, 113 yards for Pittman, and Indianapolis getting it over midfield.
And again, back up to the line of scrimmage.
Joe doing a lot at the line of scrimmage. They got the numbers to run it.
And they will run it with Mixon, who slips through traffic, and Mixon hog-tied at the 49 by Akeem Hicks. 6-yard pickup on the play for Mixon.
يا إخوان يعني تقريبا كمان 5 دقايق أو أقل راح أطفي البث للأسف. معلش سامحوني، الله يعافيك. شوي اليوم كانت ما كنتش أصلا قادر إني أطلع، بس عملتها سريع. إن شاء الله مش عارف إذا حقدر أكمل المباريات، بس راح أحاول.
And their offensive coordinator, Brian Callahan, for not abandoning the run game and hitting the panic button. Continue to pound that rock and matriculate the ball down the field.
Nixon again. 18 carry from Nixon. He's got 63 yards as he takes it to the 49. And another critical 3rd down for the Bengals, who are 5 for 11 on 3rd today.
Before 3rd down
San
for
Francisco
Cincinnati,
49ers will
3rd
Eagles.
down and 7 for Jimmy Garoppolo. Empty backfield.
معقول interception؟
Eagles showing pressure, but they bring 4. Jimmy
لا والله
stands and delivers.
ديبو يخرب بيته هالديبو.
With a 15-yard catch. And the San Francisco 49ers are into Philadelphia territory. That one approaching.
Interception
It is in the fourth
للبيرز.
quarter there as we are here.
Crowd trying to make it more difficult now. Burrow throws, intercepted. It is picked off, and on the run is Roquan Smith down the sideline. Smith gets a block all the way.
Pick 6 بيرز.
For Roquan Smith.
لعيب الولد.
Joe Burrow just lost sight of Roquan Smith. He starts to drift under this sit route by Boyd in the seam. Right here, that's who he was throwing to. And he lost vision on Roquan Smith. Excellent play by him, just slowly inching his way underneath that receiver and undercutting that ball. Breathing new life into the Chicago Bears team and extending their lead.
And when you've got a rookie quarterback seeing his
مبروك الفوز
extensive action of his young NFL
إن شاء الله
career,
بس يكملوها.
nothing solves that problem
تحياتي يا
like
أخوي فيصل.
defensive touchdown.
طيب
Burrow had gone 100
أنا أقل من دقيقة ضايل ولازم أروح. حبيت أقول لكم شكرا للناس اللي ضلوا معنا. معلش اسمحوا لي مش قادر أكمل البث اليوم لظروف خاصة شوي. بس الأسبوع الجاي بننقي لنا مباراة حلوة وبنحضرها مع بعض إن شاء الله. تمام. فاستمتعوا بمباريات اليوم. إن شاء الله بضلني معكم على تويتر إذا قدرت. أوكي. أخونا جاسر تحياتي لك كمان. تمام شباب احنا راح نفصل معلش اسمحوا لي. مش حاسين. وبنكمل نشوفكم الاسبوع الجاي ان شاء الله. تمام. دير بالكم يا شباب. والله ابو فيصل ان شاء الله. بصير اخوي صالح المنتجها ردة فعل بصير برضه. راح احاول والله. بصير حاضر من عيوني. الله يعطيك العافية بكسوديا. ونشوفكم ان شاء الله الاسبوع القادم. تمام. سامحوني اليوم معلش هيك على السريع اضطريت لظروف خاصة اطلع بس. تمام. دير بالكم حالكم شباب واستمتعوا. بنشوفكم الاسبوع القادم. السلام عليكم.
Sam Darnold, who's had a pretty clean game to this point, loses the football here. Looked like he was trying to maybe
يعطيك العافية شباب. سلام عليكم. والله أنا قادر أفصل بس لازم أفصل. السلام عليكم.
The defensive lineman PJ Williams was in on that play for the Saint defense.
أوف سينس.